right. I think we're live. I'm gonna wait to hear it on the MK board stream real quick. Yeah, we're live. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever time it is. It's actually 8 a.m. for me because I'm garbage and live on the West Coast. To everyone who's already here, 5 minutes before the match, welcome to the grand finals of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe World Cup. United States versus Japan. We're about to get into this. This is going to be crazy. Match is going to start in a couple minutes here. I have a new caster with me here, little Japan expert Xander Pitts. Say hi, Xander. What's good?
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, apparently, like my casting duo, my boy Sketch couldn't make it. But we did have Xander. I think you stepped in. I wasn't here at all yesterday, but you wanted to cast this one, or you stepped in or something?
Yeah, I was talking to Joel about it, and he asked me if I'd want to, and I said yeah. I think it's gonna be pretty fun casting a match like this. So.
Yeah, Xander, being regarded as one of the top players in the game, he has a lot of game knowledge, and unlike me, who has put in maybe 7 hours into this game, probably, he knows a lot about this edition of Mario Kart 8 specifically, so he'll be able to provide a lot of in-game knowledge. So it'll be a good one. We have the grand finals here. So I think we can talk about lineups really quick here. I don't know what the status is on the room opening. If Monar's stream is up, we'll have Monar as the perspective today. Yeah, he's not live right now. I guess we can go into really quick the lineups here. We have them on the stream right now. We have the entire rosters on either side, and the bolded names you'll see on the United States side being Cinda, Joel, Nato, Pyrus, Rookie, and Zinc. And then we have Japanese names. We have the first one being Edo Harumi. We have Monar right below that. Two below that is Kusan. On the right side is Moa, Lays, and then Peze. We got the squads up here. I guess, who do you want to talk about first? Who do you think, what do we want to talk about in these lineups? Because there's things to talk about in both, especially missing players from the United States side and some interesting selecting methods from the Japanese side. What do you want to talk about there?
Yeah, about the said methods that I'd like to mention, Team Japan actually hosts, obviously a 12-player FFA before every World Cup match, and top 6 in that room gets to play in the upcoming match afterwards. And personally, I think that's a little bit silly, first of all, because, FFAs are completely different to Wars, but, they've been doing fine throughout the World Cup, so we'll just see what happens, I suppose. So.
Yeah, you definitely having a lot of knowledge on the Japanese community, the Japanese squad. We see a player we haven't seen much, and actually, I think 2 players that haven't played very many matches. They've played their share of matches, but we have Edo Harumi and Lays. Can you tell me a bit about them? What do you think they're going to provide for the team? Because it seems like, through this 12-player FFA selection method, they made it through, and they're going to be playing in the grand finals. And I mean, you know much about them? Because I don't know much about either of them.
Yeah, well, I don't I'm the same as you when it comes to Harumi. I don't really know that much about him. I've played with him a little bit. He seems to be pretty smart. He uses bike as well. Not many bikers nowadays. Well, actually, there's never been very many bikers. There's more now, but it's still pretty rare. Like I said, though, I don't really know much about him, unfortunately.
Right.
Lays, however, though, I think he will be helpful. He may not be as good individually compared to some of Japan's best players, but that guy is so aggressive, and it's really difficult to play versus sometimes. I'm pretty sure he'll get at least a decent amount of hits in versus USA, and he should be able to kind of keep them back.
Yeah,
if possible.
It's an interesting thing to note. We aggressive players like Monar definitely being noted as an aggressive play style. We'll have that being shown in the Japan lineup. Definitely this Japan team looking to, I don't know what verb I'd use, adapt to a new lineup here, because it seems like, do they personally choose the lineups before this, or did they do the same method for the lineups before this?
Every single lineup that they've made has been made by FFA.
Okay. Interesting. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I would like to mention though, I believe, don't quote me on this though, I believe if they lose the first match, then Moa will just choose the 6 players that'll play in the
Right.
second one.
Yeah. No
So,
time to do an FFA after that one.
yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting to know. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah, some things to note on the American side here. We have Cinda, Joel, NATO, Pyrus Rookie, and Zinc again, and missing players involving, we have Soldier missing here. He's been an impactful part of the United States lineup, and someone who's not even listed on the roster right now for strange reasons, Strike.
Yeah, he's apparently been wiped off planet after getting banned.
He's been wiped off the planet of the apes there. This lineup seems, probably not the American strongest lineup. It does seem relatively strong. I mean, of course, without Strike not playing, that's something that's been missing. But without him playing, the Americans have been faring well. They put up an incredible showing against Japan in the winners finals, and then made their losers bracket run without him. But the one, I'm not saying it was the link, but one of the stronger aspects of that run was having Soldier on the team, and now we can't say much about what Cinda's gonna do. He can show up, I believe that. But without Soldier, what do you think that's gonna do for the Americans? I mean, that may be kind of troublesome.
I don't know. Unfortunately, as you know already, Soldier does have work, so kind of sucks. And with him not playing, it might cause problems. I'm not sure if he's a shot caller in the team. I don't really know how they play, but in terms of individual skill, I would say he is probably the best player in the team. And I think a lot of people would agree. I think most of them think so as well. So having him might
he's definitely a veteran too. That's a lot of experience on the competitive side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Monar's stream is up, by the way. We have all the players are in the room, and I think actually it's going to be starting. So Marlon, our host here, he wants to throw that on the screen. We can actually get that match started. And as the as the selection is happening on the track select screen, I guess we talk about how do you think this is going to go? This is grand finals. Americans coming from the losers bracket. So the thing about this is that the Americans, if they want to pull through a win, they will have to be winning 2 matches in a row. They have to win 1 to reset the bracket, and they'll be pulled into Japan will be pulled into the losers bracket with them, and then the winner of the next match will be the winner of the grand finals. So
yeah.
Any thoughts? How do you think this is going to go?
Okay, well, in terms of predictions, if you look up before the race starts, I don't really want to predict a winner. I think I'm kind of leaning over towards Japan just because USA doesn't have Soldier and Strike. I do think USA has better teamwork though, because Japan doesn't call. And I don't know. I feel like if USA gets the momentum though, that they can definitely win. It's just that I think Japan is probably the most likely team in the cup to get that momentum back from a team.
Right, to upset that momentum.
Yeah.
Currently, war momentum being set at neutral here, as we're going to be going into race 1 of the grand finals here. Japan selecting DK Jungle for what seems to be a pretty good top spot presence here, as we see Monarch creeping into first with Heise and a couple other Japanese members behind him. The United States going to look to upset this top spot composition early, as they managed to do that a lot in the winners finals. I mean, no race was decided by more than 15 points until the final race. Japan won by 24, I think, to actually take the lead back and win. So hopefully for the sake of the grand finals, we'll be looking for a lot of these close races and these hectic kind of outcomes here.
Yeah, I'd like to see a match that close as well. I'm never gonna get tired of sitting on use this combo. I don't even know what to say.
It's pretty clown. It looks like a freaking clown, my brother.
Yeah.
I guess it's somewhat viable considering. I mean, a lot of people use cruiserweights, as we see what's going to be Joel in this lineup using Roy. And I mean, I know Rookie had stuck to Donkey Kong a bit there, but I guess the medals are viable too now. So Monar definitely finding a liking for that. He'll be cruising pretty cleanly so far here in first. Definitely looking to get a solid first race for the Japanese squad, as they're gonna need to only win one here if they want to win this World Cup. And thing to note, as we can't really talk about what's going on in the pack, Japan being currently clean sweepers of the Mario Kart 8 World Cups we've had so far. 2014, 2015, and 2016 so far. They have won all three of them, so Japan looking for a fourth win in a row. We do see a lot of dodges coming up from that last shock. Monar looking to keep first, but we see Kusan and an American member going to sneak up here into top two. That's going to be a 1-3 for Japan. NATO able to get second. We'll have to see what goes on behind them, and a very good race for the Japanese squad, although Americans following up with 5, 6, 7, so definitely not going to be something above plus 20, but still a solid showing for the Japanese squad starting out here.
Yeah, I'm not sure who shot that was. I think it was USA's, though, because 2 American members actually dodged, and it looks like they got them all in the boxes as well. But obviously, Kusan gained a lot from it getting fast, so yeah, I suppose it was pretty neutral in the end.
Yeah, we'll have to see who's keeping score here. Okay, that was a 6-point win for the Japanese squad, 44-38. So, yeah, again, it could have been a better win for them, although the bottom spots hadn't followed up very mightily. So, a very close race, and as we've been seeing with these two teams, able to keep it very close like that, and the United States electing for a Mario Circuit track pick here. And this track plays a little differently. I mean, especially with the opportunity for 2 items here. This track playing a bit differently in this game. You want to talk about that, I guess? I mean, you definitely know your way around the items and how these kind of tracks are going to help the teams that are, looking for a better race.
And the thing about this track is that compared to other, I guess you could say, catch-up tracks like Dredo Desert and Cheeseland, they kind of have like set item combinations you can kind of, get and rely on to catch up probably. Whereas this race, on this track, you have to improvise a lot more with your items. So you can't really say, oh hey, I'll get this item and this item, I'll bag whatever. Because this track is actually a lot more front runnable in my opinion than Cheeseland and Dry Desert, for example. Because on those, all you have to do is know which items to get and then know how to use them. For example, Dry Desert for a set. Whereas in this track, you can't really do that.
Yeah, Monar seeming to lose what was, top 3 here. He still is behind in 4th, and unfortunately, I've been paying attention to what you've been saying. I get a little insight here. I'm not sure who's in 1st. That has potential to be Joel in the American squad.
Joel.
And so that may be a 1, 5, 6, 7 for the Americans, but the Japanese squad looking to creep up here. This first set pretty good for snagging a good item to chain last set, and Monar definitely looking for a second box here that could help him, maybe a star, but that's going to be triple reds. Possibility to take out Rookie here if he wants to, but Rookie's going to get taken out by the blue. A blue shell does come, and that may be... Oh, I don't know who just got blued. I do not know.
Yeah.
This last set is going to be very crucial for the racers, as Monar not going to cash out from that much. A lot of Japanese members back here, and this may be a top spot race for the Americans. We'll have to take a look. The results are going to pop up in a second, and that's a top 3. Ouch. And just like that, the Americans are going to grab the lead right back.
Yeah, so that was actually Joel in 1st, I believe.
Right,
so he ended up getting blued. They might have shocked to cancel it, I'm not too sure, but they ended up getting top 3 out of it, so if they did, that was well played on their half. Two Japan members are actually using Roy as well, so unfortunately, look at the mini-map and know where Joel is. So we'll have to kind of try and pay
good thing to note by that.
But,
I know Edo Hurumi uses once in a while, once every couple minutes. I'm not sure, but we have that to note, and we do see a Dry Desert pick coming out for the Japanese squad here. Definitely electing to use it early. Using it when they have the opportunity, but it's kind of a shame when these tracks are going to be used early, especially when we get into the meat of the match. And, a race result occurs that really, warrants another team to use this track, but they don't have it. We have Cheeseland as well. That's almost to par in terms of coming back like this track. But, a lot of these a lot of these coin toss tracks being used early, and we'll have to see how the rest of the match is going to play out once these are gone.
Yeah, that's one thing I really don't like when whether it's like in an FFA or a war. I don't like it when like people or a team in general, I guess, like kind of pick all of the catcher tracks at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because then like, what have you got left after that? I guess it like I guess I disliked it more on MK because it was harder to catch up on that track, at least on that track in that game.
Definitely.
And but yeah, I don't know. I feel in this game rather you can kind of just catch up by avoiding a ton of items because it's really, really hectic a lot of the time.
Yeah, a lot of the other tracks in this game proving more valuable for catching up, so we have a lot more opportunities here. Dolphin Shoals and Electrodrome I know being much better in this game with, you know, drafting opportunity and being able to catch up, so more options for the players to choose these tracks, so we'll see how they utilize. Though a blue very early into the race, it's going to be a lap 2 blue, and we see Kusan taking first with 2 shrooms, and that's going to be Moa here in second. So Japan set pretty decently here in top 2. We'll see how they play this. I know I'd probably see Kusan taking the cut there, yeah, and a Japanese squad top 4 right now. And I'd say this top 5. Yeah. I'd say this is pretty solid, but this is Dry Desert, and I don't know what the Americans have planned back there. You know, a Shock having potential to show up, but I'm
ready for another one.
Yeah. A lot of them in stars, and we'll have to see how this plays out. But Japan's going to cruise solidly up here. Even if the Americans do catch up at this point, if there's no Shock, I'd say a lot of decent presence for the Japan team here.
I think Rookie has a star. Yeah.
Rookie with a star looking to chain it. Potentially a final lap Shock, but I don't know about that one. Monar's going to be taken out, and this is going to be really unfortunate for him. Okay, no, that red is not coming for him, but still a very good race for the Japanese squad. Rookie's going to be taken out on the line, and at least a top 2-4 for them right there. I don't know, but still, 9, 10, 12.
USA got a little middle spots.
Yeah. And that's really how these wars have been playing out, because you see, you know, top spots doing very well, but bottom spots, you know, not giving them the lead that those top spots would have expected to get. And we'll have to see how that race result pulled out there. That was a -6 race for Japan. Ouch. Yeah.
So, still very close.
I'm kind of confused. Wait.
I'm just trusting the guy in Mona stream chat. I hope he's.
Yeah, I don't know. Correctly. So Japan's trailing by 4 right now. That's what's being said. Okay, so okay. Yeah, I was reading Marlon's score is really weird, and I was like, wait, what's going on? But yeah, so the United States leading by 4 here, and you know, we can't. I mean, no lead is sacred in these matches, and so we'll just have to see how, you know, the Americans can extend on their lead, because, as we know, they can't keep a lead sometimes going into those winners semifinals races. But definitely learning from that. The United States want to build on this lead if they can. I know this track coming out for Japan. I know
this is actually an interesting track. I believe USA picked it, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because, this track was, at least from what I saw, was really, really, like, uncommon in the previous game.
Definitely.
But it's starting to get picked, like, a lot more now, because, surprisingly enough, this track is actually really good for bagging on.
Yeah.
So you can catch up on it pretty consistently, so I guess that's how they picked it.
I've heard a bit about that. I know, backing for a Bill. We know a lot about Bill taking a very long route and, you know, not managing to run out in this game. Possibly, you know, one American member, or, you know, one member in the room at all looking to utilize that maybe.
The build got nerfed on MK, as a lot of people probably know, but it got buffed again back to how it was originally in this game. So builds are overpowered again in a lot of places and tracks.
Definitely. We're gonna see how that goes for either team here. Monar having a boo. Okay, a question I had asked Sketch. Yeah, that's gonna be a dodge there for a Monar in the boo, and something you don't see every day, I guess. But a question I had asked Sketch about the boo. when you use a boo, like, you know, not to dodge, you just use a boo behind your teammates. Do you usually like give them the warning, like, you know, you say I'm using a boo, so like, you know, watch out if it snags your item, because I know that's
it
sometimes
depends,
unfortunate.
I suppose. Like, I guess what I look for personally in wars, I like to ask if we have, like, you know, any good items up there.
Yeah.
And because, you know, I guess it depends on the situation. Like, if we're winning by a lot, then I'd just be like, you know, I'd be happy holding it. If it's kind of a risk that needs to be taken at the time, then I would do
Right.
it, because of course, if you're in like ninth,
Uh-huh.
there's only like a 1 in 8 chance you'll steal that person's item. But
Yeah.
I don't really know how it works. I don't know if it's completely random, if rarer items get taken by the boo more often, or what. And top 3.
Oh, a top 3,
But
bottom 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did see a nice back spam on the line by Monar, very well coordinated to hit Rookie coming around the last turn, and that's what got them the top 3. And a tied race, exactly, I guess. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's a +4 for. Oh no, the match is tied. Okay, yeah, that's a +4 race for Japan, and we have essentially what would be considered the tie, the first GP. That's going to be a tied first GP at 164 apiece.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, I don't want to be, you know, I don't know. Obviously, I kind of want to support USA. Like, I'm a little biased, I guess, because I know a lot of
Right.
people in there. I also know a lot of people in Japan, but not in the current lineup. So I'm kind of leaning towards USA a little bit. But I'm very happy to see a close war, as I said before. Like,
Yeah.
these are my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know, watching these, casting these, whatever. It's just so much more fun when it's close.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess just for the sake of, you know, threatening a 4 World Cup sweep by Japan, I'd like to see the United States take Game 1 just so we
Yeah,
can not have to
definitely.
decide who wins Game 2 and go through that just as its own thing. I'm not deciding who wins Game 2, but, you know, maybe to see the Americans pull through a Game 1 win here and threaten Japan a little bit more would be
that would
very
be
well to see.
One thing though, I know Soldier, obviously, as we all know, isn't here for this match because you know, he has to work, but he said something last night when I was talking with him. He mentioned like, oh, maybe I can play.
Ooh,
and then I was like, oh wait, never mind, that's unlucky. And he was mentioning about like a schedule, and said if his break was like at a different time to be able to play. So I'm thinking maybe if we're lucky, he might actually be able to play Game 2 during his break. I haven't asked him about that though, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Just a possibility, I guess. I'd like to see that though.
Hopefully we see that. Hopefully the Americans provide a chance for him to see a Game 2 come back here. Not paying attention entirely to who had crept in the first place. I think that's Paige in first. I'm assuming, he's really good at this track, world record holder and whatnot.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah. So as of right now, he's absolutely gone. Monar in second, definitely looking to. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to pull some crap on Cinda right behind them as Japan's creeping up into fourth. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be cruising gently here. Maybe even, you know, trying to get Cinda to pass and take him out. But this looks like a solid race here for the Japanese so far. Cinda having triple shrooms up there, he's going to need to be careful trying to pass. I don't see him trying to pass right now.
Yeah, he might have a second item though.
Yeah.
Red, but yeah, it's 2 reds now. So.
Yeah, to get rid of those mushrooms though, for his protection. Oh, he does pull out triple reds. Cinda has triple reds now, so I mean, not many left, especially with Monar throwing his own. Cinda might not be able to take out first, but that is second place for the United States. Monar definitely looking for this double box, maybe something to take out Cinda. That's going to be a shock though, and I think that's going to be the Japanese dodging. I did see Kusan dodge.
Lay's dodge.
Yeah, Lay's dodge. Pyrus able to dodge 3 more dodges coming up. And oh my word, that's
I think that was a good race for Japan though. It looked like 3 of them dodged, and then like everyone else in USA came up behind them.
That's a top 3-7 for Japan, and I mean, even though bottom 2, still a really good race for them. And wow.
I think something happened to Moa at the end, like maybe last turn around the straight, because I could have sworn I saw him like dodge up, and he got like 8th still, so.
Yeah.
That could have been a top 4, but something happened and he got top 3. Maybe I just saw, like, maybe I was just looking in the like incorrectly or whatever.
Japan able to pull that one out by 10, and they take the lead by 10 here. 46-36, and even though that's, you know, a top 3, what usually is warranted race, still not winning it by, you know, what a top 3 sometimes can be worth. And I mean, even though these small races definitely are going to get a team far, like, any race can bring that back. Electrodrome being picked by the Americans, but that's going to be a Toad Harbor for. I know. Okay, I know you were really good at Toad Harbor. I mean, pretty good at Toad Harbor. I don't know. In Mario Kart 8 U, how does that track, I guess, differentiate now in this game?
Honestly,
I know it's a little different. The first turn taken.
Yeah. Okay. It's more like, I guess, viable, you can say, for top spots now, because you don't really push each other at the beginning anymore, like, off the double ramps. So I definitely say this is a good pick. Like, it's just a good pick for Japan for the top 3. But if it were MK regular, MKU, whatever, it could have been
Everyone going for the ramp. I see a couple players like jumping through that grass cut too. I don't know what that does, but I mean, seems like it works for some of them. They're gonna be pulling ahead into some of those middle top spots. We'll have to see how that plays out. I have no idea who's in first because, surprise, surprise, it's a Morton. Monar rolling on his own here, though, in 7th. He has 2 shrooms.
I'm gonna guess it's Kusan in first.
Is he using Morton?
It might be Pez, actually.
That's not going to be any longer, though, as a standard bike. Probably a Japanese member is going to be taken out of first, and that's going to be Pyrus. And a lot of... Ooh, that is Edo Harumi, but not anymore. Okay, now we have things kind of figured out. We have 1, 3, 4 for the Americans. Monar, unfortunately, I mean, I don't know how you could see that coming. There was a banana that came out of the box there that
that's why I
didn't expect.
Yeah, I'm always so scared of shimming through this crate, because there could be, like, anything there.
And what looks like a top 4 for the Americans is going to pull through here on Toad Harbor. Lap 2, still a lot of time for change as the Japanese squad right behind him. I don't know who that Dry Bowser is. That is NATO. So NATO is going to try to take out, maybe look on working to take out some of these Japanese members that are threatening this American run here. I know NATO, one of the players who likes to do that.
Mona actually missed the box at the tram, which that's not the actual. Holy, I can't talk. That might cost him actually, because now he's 10th, and he could have had 2 items right now.
Right. But for now, it looks like a lot of Japanese presence back here, and they're gonna have to work on something. Right now, it's gonna seem like it's gonna have to be a dodge because it's very hard to catch up on this last straight here. But triple reds for Moa in 7th. Not gonna be able to do anything with that really, and I mean, what can seem like a top 2 or a top 3. Oh, Zink's gonna be taken out, so that's gonna be left up to a top 2. A very good lead for them though. But
that's a top 2 for USA though.
Yeah, the Japanese gonna be following up with some middle spots. Rookie right behind Monar, maybe able to pass. That's a bomb on the line. Yeah. Yes, he will be passed by absolutely everyone, and a top 257 for America, and
another neutral race.
Yeah, that's going to be more neutral than anything. We'll have to see what the race result unfolded to be, and that's just unfortunate for Monar. Not really getting much done that race. Nothing he could really do for the team other than really just drive along, and we'll see how that unfolded.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened to Japan's 2-3. I'm fairly sure Pyrus redded Pez out of first though. The end of lap 1. But clearly didn't really work out for them, that track pick, which is unfortunate because that could have been a good way to get momentum there.
Okay, so on Monar's stream chat, it seems like the person keeping track says before that race it was 208 to 202. It is Okay, currently it is 246 to 246 with what the MK boards, whoever's running the MK boards account has to say.
Oh, Marlon said that the score was wrong, from the guy in Mona's stream chat, so I guess we'll just go with Marlon.
No need to worry about that. So it is currently 246 246 even here.
Tied again.
Tied going halfway. This is halfway through the match, yeah. Half of 492. And I guess the halftime show is over. A Wario Stadium pick for the United States. I know they like to favor this track for their top spots. They used to have a history with liking this track. We'll see how that plays out. Definitely things that happen. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. The thing is about this track, I mean, as we can already kind of see, Pyrus, who started in first, I believe, is now in 4th. In fact,
he's
4th, I think. But this track, even though it used to be really good for a lot of top spots, if you knew how to keep them,
right?
You can't really do that as consistently anymore because on the first turn, people tend to lag into it and bump you. or you
Right.
just get bumped by the person behind you if you try to like space out a little bit sometimes. So
Mhm.
it's pretty risky for top spots. Like I'd say this
Right.
track is more of like uh, a Sunshine Airport or a Toad Harbor
Yeah.
from Mario Wii U. Like kind
Ooh.
of something you pick for 1-4 or something because of the bumps.
Yeah. Uh, I want to mention, I mean, Monar getting taken out of third. He does have triple reds right now, so opportunity to do some damage here for the sixth place Japanese member here, but not electing to pull him out yet. He's probably going to chain it to this spot. No, okay, I
I
see.
don't know,
He's going to
you just take the cut
use
and
this
then
at the
pull it.
shortcut. A lot of American members electing to pass him, and this is going to be okay. No,
Yeah, too
not
late.
as good as it seemed. As whoever was behind him
Yeah.
took out two of his reds. That's a blue shell coming for the. I think that's Joel in first, and that's going to be one American taken out. There, I don't actually know where the heck he went.
Sure.
That's,
Wait. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't even
yeah.
Joel in first. That was.
Oh, was that Edo?
Harumi.
That was
Yeah.
Harumi. Yeah. So. Really good for the Americans on that part. They are going to be top two. Monar and Kusan going to try to shroom up here. Probably not going to be able to pass NATO and Cinda, but it only matters what. That's a big breakaway for top four. What the hell just happened?
See if we
I
can get
don't.
Cinder.
I think the minimap lagged a little bit, but that race result seems to be so far top two for the United States and a 3-4 for Japan. Everything unfolding behind is really what matters here.
Yeah.
And again, another, I mean, that's in favor of the
USA
Americans,
playing a
definitely.
little bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
with a bottom two for Japan, the Americans are going to take that advantage there. And
Like,
not
they keep
much I
trading
can
off
say.
top spots. Like,
Yeah.
the bottom spots are kind of just hurting the races they're getting here.
Yeah. I guess, I mean, the key to this match, really, with an even race like that, definitely, of course, the team, like, even if the match result is even, the team with the top two or 1-3 has the advantage just because it's going into the next race with that first place and third place or first and second. Electing definitely interesting Royal Raceway. That track playing apparently much more reliably in this game because I've seen a lot of Americans elect to pick this throughout the matches, and then some other teams like
Honestly,
to choose this.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, the thing is about Raceway is that out of I guess we can call it like a front run track, right? Like out of all the front run tracks, I feel like Raceway is the most baggable, if you want to call it that. Like because it can be run, right? It can be run, it can be front ran, whatever, and it can work. You can get a big lead, but bagging actually works really well. And whenever I'm in the back, personally, I always try to get like a star on triple shrooms. The star being my first slot, and I'll chain my first star. My first star, my star, my first set.
Yeah. Your first star in your
yeah, my star that I have in my first set lap 3, and it's broken. Like you gain so much in everyone with like cutting all through all the grass and having the triple shrooms and whichever item you get from first set, and you can dodge as well. You can get a build, you can get anything, and it's really good. But anyway, it's Dolphin Shoals, so I kind of just wasted my time explaining all of that.
It's no problem. Japan looking for this track for the drafting opportunity. Looking to take out that top two. I think we still see Cinda in first or second. No, that is actually. I barely see a Morton in first. Don't know who that is because everyone loves my boy Morton, but we'll just have to see how that plays out here. Pyrus in seventh with triple greens can take out a couple Japanese members.
I think that's Kusan first now.
That is Kusan in first. He is the Metal Mario.
Yeah, he keeps switching, Mario. I think.
I think he's been using Metal Mario for most of this match. I think. I don't think
whenever he gets first, he changes. But I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Last, he uses Inkling Boy, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
Love it. Okay, well, that's interesting to note. We have Monar here in 6. That red gonna barely tag on to him, and a lot of Japanese members back here.
It looks like USA is like 2-3-4 or something, 2-5 maybe.
Maybe taking an opportunity to get Kusan out of first, but middle spots may be able to come through here. Going into this last set, bottom 3 for Japan. Monar looking for, I mean, I don't know what they're looking to do here in bottom 3. It's really hard to catch up here, especially with a lot of this section underwater here being, kind of a straight drive. And
I mean, this was Japan's counter pick, but Doesn't really
Yeah.
look like it worked out too well, aside from Kusan being up there.
Yeah, a blue shell coming in. That's that's not gonna hit
No,
Kusan.
no. Oh, wait.
Oh wait, he got hit on the
Okay.
line. That may be taking Kusan out on the line, and what we see on the mini map more exciting than what we see on the race screen.
Yeah, I just stared at the minimap the
We
entire
only
time.
have to wonder if he did get blued after the line or before the line. We will see on the results here. Americans taking
Okay.
top 3, and ouch, Kusan definitely not liking that one. And
So about that bracket
Yikes.
reset.
yeah, a plus 18 race for America, and that's going to be a 34-point advantage after overall here. And I see the big guy coming out here, Morton. Interesting. Standard bike. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I've asked you about it. I don't know who I asked about the standard bike, because I know your SVC squad loves to use the standard bike. I've heard a bit about it being much more like the smaller hitbox, same stats as the pipe frame. I mean, not the pipe frame, the Wiggler. Just a little more funky to drive. Am I right in assuming those things? I guess.
I mean, like it feels kind of strange, and it's a tiny bit slower, like because you can't ledge hang, I guess. But once you get used to how it drives, it's definitely like better. I mean, other combos are still viable, obviously, but in terms of online, I guess the majority of people agreed, kind of like, oh, you know, Wiggler is the best combo before. But then we realized, oh wait, standard bike has the same stats as the Wiggler, and it's a lot smaller. So that hitbox does come out, like it does help in a lot of situations.
Okay.
But you know, it doesn't have to be used. Like Wiggler players can still do fine.
Okay. Well, I mean, so standard bike coming into these last 4 or so races, we'll have to see how maybe Monar's playstyle or his results differ here. Going into Raceway, the Americans definitely wanting this for an advantage for those top spots. I've seen a lot of, potential for shock on this track. I've seen the shock come out a couple times and really change the race results coming into this turn here, lap 3 though. Monar putting in work on Zinc there. He's going to be swapped to a bottom spot. Still a top 2 for the Americans, wanting to hold on to that. I don't know who just shroomed up there. I think that is a Wario. That's probably going to be a Japanese member because, Monar not electing to take him out there. Japanese following the United States closely in 3-4-5. Oh wait, I watched the
I was going to say.
Boy, I'm garbage. I forgot I still had it up.
No, don't worry about it. USA I think has top 2, 4, 5. If I saw that correctly.
Yeah, Monar kind of being a lone warrior here. Gonna hopefully, his playstyle where we had talked about before the stream went up, how he kind of likes to use his items very willingly. With the Americans surrounding him, definitely gonna want to see him play that differently. He has a fireball though.
Oh, he got
not gonna hit Pyrus, not gonna hit Cinda, and that's gonna be unfortunate. He had a lot of good shots on them, but that's gonna keep them in top 2. A red shell coming for Monar too, and that's a blue for Paze. Lays or Paze, I don't know. He's gonna toss that one out regardless. And Monar having an opportunity to maybe take first here. I don't know. Definitely not MK8, so no fire hopping opportunity for him. But it looks like he might. Ooh, no, we lied about that one. He's gonna back up for that mushroom. Try to squeeze her head of Pyrus, but that's gonna be Kusan dodging. Kusan's gonna take first, very likely. And I think Japan dodged up, and that's gonna be an incredible showing for Japan lap 3. And I had mentioned dodging kind of works on this track, and a top 2-6.
Yeah, that wasn't really a great race though.
But I guess we could say that's better than what it was shaping up to be. Japan probably thankful for that shock, as they were gonna likely be 6 through 9 or 6 through 11, something like that. I don't know.
I'm not really sure where that red came from. I'm gonna assume like USA threw it at Mona and then Lay's passed. Or maybe Lay's doing it on Mona by accident, trying to red USA. But the thing is about like being in top spots in this game is that group running now, like obviously like running with your team, it's really, really powerful. And if there's only one person from the opposite team in the top spots, it's very, very easy to hit them out of there because obviously you can have double items now.
So many items and so many opportunities for that.
Yeah, so if you're in like top 5 with 4 members from the other team, instead of them just having 4 items to hit you with, there's now 8.
That's
So,
that kind of sucks, bro.
yeah, like it was. I wouldn't say it was easy in the previous game to avoid stuff in tough spots, like and kind of fend for yourself, like versus the other team. But
Uh-huh.
it was definitely like a
More
lot easier
manageable.
than in this game. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it was definitely manageable. Where in this game it's quite difficult because
Easier
reds
to
are really common as well from double
Yeah,
boxes.
easy to keep track of everything that's going on. Because the first problem I had with this game, starting to play it, was that I had to start gauging more, like keeping track of what was going on, because there were too many things going on, and I'd feel like I'd be observing everything, and then one more thing would happen, and I'd be like, "Bro, I didn't even see that." So I mean,
Yeah,
definitely, you were right in saying that.
yeah.
The
With no item
Americans,
supply, it's kind of difficult.
yeah, the Americans leading by 30 right here. So a similar situation as the winners semifinal or the winners finals match we had seen just previously here. America having a steady lead here, and hopefully looking to even expand on that, because the Japanese just in a snap of a finger can come back. But the way they've been playing, the way things have been unfolding for them, they'll have to work a little harder for that miracle comeback. But yeah, again,
Luna might be looking at a red off here.
yeah. Ooh, he does take first. Ooh, no, Cinda's taking a vacation. He's going into the deep abyss there, and
Yeah.
seems a pretty unfortunate event for the American squad as a whole, because Cinda, seeming to be one of the only top spots, is going to be taken down.
Yeah, Mona gets a horn as well, but unfortunately he has it in his first slot, so a boot
Yeah.
could potentially take it.
Abu could take it, or anything else coming for him can take it, and a coin in his second slot is going to be not a great setup for him.
Yeah, at least like my personal kind of rules while front running, well that's Boo actually.
There you go.
Like whenever you get like a coin, obviously you need to hold it past a box to get your second item because you can't get 2 coins unless like lag causes it. So you should wait to see what your second item is, and then if you get a horn, just hold the coin in your first slot because that's kind of like protection from a Boo. And also something else is if you get double protection in first, always hold it because double protection is very rare. So it's very, very good to have like 2 items like to protect yourself in first.
Fireball's coming up from Monar. Oh gosh. Sorry I interrupted you there, but that was really unfortunate. And like I said, he was focusing on those fireballs and didn't notice the red coming up behind him. And he is a blue, so Japan was holding the blue. Likely going to be Joel being blued there, or not Joel, someone else.
Blue kind of just got confused. It seems like maybe it hit Joel, but it's for us.
Oh, that's a great bomb by the Americans, and this might be worrisome for Japan, as we see a lot of. We see Zinc and a couple other members going to shroom up. That's top 4, 7, 8 for the Americans. And
yeah, that might be GG.
The lead is going to grow like shit right there. A plus 32 race. The Americans lead by 62 after 10. 2 remaining. Definitely what the Americans want to see there. And, I mean, if Japan, Japan will have an opportunity if the Americans pull this win through. Another opportunity, a reset of the mindset. But if they want to go for the win here, what do they got to do? What do you try to do here? What would you say going into?
I don't know, dude. Like at this point, like Mo is picking Baby Park. Like he's already seemingly given up.
Moa with the strategic pick of Baby Park. That looks really good for him. You gotta be wondering what the Americans are thinking about that.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got. I'm sure they're pretty happy, given they're up by so much. So I feel like USA will definitely have like a kind of like a good mentality, attitude going into the second match.
Yeah,
Might put them at an
with
advantage.
that momentum. Yeah, definitely the Americans. In scrimmages, I know they've beaten Japan plenty of time. In that winter semifinal match, they had a lot of solid play, but an unfortunate last race choke got that loss for them. So with this win, if they do pull it out, we know nothing yet, but they'll definitely be looking to go with a solid mindset into match 2. But
thing is about Japan though, because of how they organize lineups, just because they play a lot of scrims, they don't really gather people in advance. But they've never been able to actually use their best lineup, or what a lot of people consider as their best lineup.
Yeah, so, I've been wondering a bit about that. See a consistently used lineup, or like all their solid players being put together, and again it kind of just comes up to the draw of a room. But like you had mentioned,
I'm really hoping we can see like their best lineup or whatever, at least something close to it in the second match here. after
if
this.
it's gonna
Assuming it's an
come-
happen, Japan
Yeah,
could
if
come
it-
back, but
If it comes to a game 2, you had mentioned that Moa likely will be picking the lineup, so definitely a lot of
yeah.
thinking going to be going into that one. Maybe for a best lineup to be pulled out as the Japanese squad wants to pull out this World Cup.
Yeah, the thing is though, like, two of the people that personally I would put in their quote-unquote best lineup, and I think a lot of other people would as well, are Redo, Retort, and Limit. And
I know
the
nothing
thing
about
is,
Limit.
yeah, Limit is probably the fastest Japanese player, at least the fastest in Team Japan.
Yeah.
And he's definitely not stupid either when it comes to using items.
Thank God. I mean, good to hear.
Yeah, like, he is probably the most consistent wall scorer in Japan right now. I'm not too sure about that though. I haven't really been paying attention that much recently. But at least last time I was looking around the scene, and there goes Mona.
Yeah, this is gonna. I mean, if that's Pyrison first, this may look pretty good for the USA. And yeah, that's not shaping up to be an incredible race result like the 30-point win we're gonna need going into these last races. And that's going to be a big win by the Americans. And
that's it, I guess.
I think,
this bottom 4 from Japan is
mathematically
really
impossible right here to pull out a war win in the final race for Japan. And plus 16 Americans are going to lead this one by, I wasn't paying attention to the score. A lot, ladies and gentlemen. A lot is kind of like 78, but wow.
About, like, Limit and Redo, the thing is, I think they're just playing Splatoon. I don't know where they are. Like, Shiki,
they are, bro.
yeah, I forgot to say earlier about Shiki. Like, he was doing really well in World Cup at the beginning when he played. I think he had the highest average for Team Japan. But the thing is, he was actually said to be the best wall player in Japan, like, on MKU. But I don't think he's as good in FFAs as he is in wars. So that, like, stuff like that, like, if you can't do well in an FFA, you can't get into Japan's lineup for the matches, and I think that's kind of silly, because Shiki is definitely a player I would personally put in.
Yeah, we do see him. I mean, he's atop the World Cup averages, although he's only played a match, but with an incredible showing of, I think, like 134.
Yeah.
Definitely, I mean, even though it was against a lower tier team, has the potential to, consistently show up in these races. It's going to be up to Moa here going into game 2 what we're going to see from the Japan squad. And as this race has very little implication as to the result of game 1. I mean, Japan definitely maybe looking to just pull out a solid race, get their mindset back. We can't win.
Yeah, it would be nice to kind of come back a little bit, make them feel a little better, I suppose. Like,
or just like probably going for end-dips. Who knows? Who knows what the averages are going to do for these guys? But Monar going for those ego points as he's chilling in first, driving like a beast with a standard bike.
USL behind him though.
Do you think Monar is going to choose the standard bike going into the next match, or is he going to go back to his boy Gold Mario?
Okay, I think he will use Martin standard bike. Like, I was speaking to him yesterday, and I told, like, it was about the match, and I told him, like, excuse me, since I said I was supposed to be, like, supporting USA, but I did tell him that I think he shouldn't, like, kind of stop troll people if Japan doesn't have a lot of top spots, because it kind of helps USA break away in a sense if they're up there. So I said to kind of just play a little more for himself if he's, like, one of the only Japanese members up there.
Right. Yeah.
And he seemed to agree with the idea.
We're seeing that much more for him though, because the way he played against the United States in the first match definitely much more aggressive than what he's doing now.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I do think he will stick with Mon because of that, because he's been up here a lot more with Mon, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see him use Mon anyway.
Yeah, he had a solid run to start out Music Park here, and a lot of he's driving pretty well, I'd say. But yeah, definitely, with the exception of those reds that took him out, he's looking to maybe beast it up a little bit here with Morton. And that's going to be the final race closing up there, and the only point of this race will be to get the final score. Japan does take that race by a bit. Kusan scoring 112, and NATO with 109 right behind him. pretty interesting MVPs of that match. I know Kusan pretty solid. Finally been able to show up with an MVP, and NATO not one to score. He's definitely more of those that Monar style team play.
Yeah, and, I expected Moa and Mona to do a lot better this match, honestly.
Yeah, Moa unfortunately only dropping 64. And guys, we are gonna see NATO, what's good? A 66-point win for the Americans. And this is a bracket reset, guys. So this next match, the winner of this next match is going to be our 2017 World Cup champion, and we're gonna wait. Next match should be starting, probably within 10 or within 15. I'm not sure what the time frame is here. Mm-hmm. But I mean, honestly, if it's gonna be like 10 minutes, we might as well stay on and just talk a bit. I don't know. We have
dude, I'm just praying for Soldier to come back, for Strike to get suddenly unbanned. That would be nice.
Yo, I'm an MK Boards mod. I got him, bro.
Yeah, and then I'd like to say, I mean, what I personally think, Japan's best lineup would be something along the lines of Moa, Peze, Redo, Limit, Mona, and Shiki. But I don't think Shiki's available, and I don't know where Limit and Redo are. And Kusan actually did really well in that war too. So I guess I put him in for one of the three that aren't really here. But I do definitely think Limit is going to play from what I've been told. I have no idea about Redo though. I guess like I said though, I'd like to see him play. I think I've said it a million times.
You're a Japanese member. Those names are definitely music to your ears if you're going to see them in the lineups.
I don't know. I just love to see both the teams' best lineups just kind of come together, but obviously the likelihood of that is smaller than I'd hope.
Yeah, and definitely with a Japanese squad, once again, this is probably the second time, the second match so far in all the World Cups that they have faced what is technically considered elimination. A 3-game series between the United States and Japan did take place in the 2015 World Cup. The Americans forced a game 3 at a 1-1 series tie. Japan pushed real hard and they actually pulled it through. So I'm really excited for the sake of entertainment and just for the sake of impressive gameplay. I want to see Japan push as hard because they're going to push real hard to get this win. And also the Americans, with confidence maybe in their backpacks, pushing just as hard. And trust me, I am incredibly excited for this last match coming up here.
Yeah, one thing though, since Mona and Moa probably will play in the next match, they're definitely going to need to step it up a bit because, as I said, they both did a lot worse than I actually thought they were going to. So I'd like to see them do better. That's kind of cruel. That's kind of harsh to say, but I think they need to if they want to win.
It sounds harsh to say only because we haven't said it really much yet. Japan needs to do better because they're always doing very well. But
they need to kind of live up to their name in a sense.
They've set the bar high and they've got to do better because they've lost by 70 to the Americans. That's not the bar. They got to pull this one through. And okay, quick question. I should probably just ask you this in PM, but do you have Monar or someone's contact? I know I've talked to Monar a bit. Do they have Discords or do they use Skype? Because I know Monar's on Skype, but I don't want to open it.
Mona uses Skype as far as I know. I think the whole Japan team kind of just uses Skype. I think Mona does have a Discord. I know for sure Moa and Peze and all them, they definitely do, Kusan as well, but Mona's the only one I'm unsure about though, I believe. Let me just look in my next chat. Yeah, he does have a Discord, but he's offline right now.
Yeah, he answered pretty readily when I had messaged him on Skype because I pulled up the old AOL router and it took a while, but it's use the latest version of Skype for your computer. Update 7 new updates because I haven't touched it since 7. I haven't fucking set it up since Christ was crucified. So I mean, I'll message him and I guess talk him up a little bit. Be like, hey, what's gonna happen? Get the lineups. But I mean, by the time the match starts, that'll be when Skype loads. So I mean, whatever.
probably. Dude. Like, looking at how long it usually takes to open.
I mean, shout out to Discord, because I freaking love Discord now. This is nice.
Yeah, a funny thing about Mona, though, is that, I don't know, from the people I've spoken to, like, Japanese players, they all kind of call him, like, mysterious and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
that's
and
edgy,
stuff like
bro.
that. But yeah, but then when I talk to him, he's really nice. Like, I don't know, it's really weird. I don't really, I guess he just acts
he's my
differently
homie.
to Westerners.
I don't know. I guess like for most like Western people, like the Japan squad is so mysterious, but like they're literally memes. I know my boy Bixo's a giant meme, even though everyone thought he was like mysterious, but he's like the huge streaming ego of the community.
He's funny.
But
Yep. Yeah.
I'm just dropping my Twitter in the chat because I want followers, bro. I want attention. We're Kevin and Xander right here. We're gonna be casting game 2 coming up shortly here. Follow us on Twitter. I'm just gonna put that in the chat because hey, ego points. Am I right? But yeah, so until then, I'm trying to load Skype. It's taking as long as it wants right here. But I don't have any contact with any of the Japanese members until Skype loads.
Yeah, I messaged Mo and asked him who's gonna play in the second match. I'm on the edge of my seat right now. Like,
I'm on the edge of my
response.
beanbag chair.
Yeah, I really want to like click on that on my PM, DM, or whatever with him and just see some good ass lineup.
I just want to know how long this is gonna be, so in case I can get like some brekkie. But Joel has dropped the next Japan lineup: Monar, Moa, Kusan, Peze, Retort, and bro, my boy Rado, bro.
Dude, Limit ain't here.
Limit ain't here, guys. What the hell? Hashtag Limit ain't here, ladies.
Dude, release the Limit, like,
Bro,
the
release
2014 memes.
Fucking drops in chat. I'm released. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, they're using Redo at least.
I've never seen him play in this MK8D, so I don't know what to say about that.
It's pretty disappointing though. They don't have Limit really. Did he even play in this World Cup? I guess he's just on Splatoon. He just doesn't want to get off.
I doubt he's played in the World Cup because I didn't even know he was on the roster. I mean,
I suppose I'll ask him if he's gonna stream again, because he might have decided to shut it off for good after that. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess the next show up we're looking for is Soldier, but let's see. Trado has played. Wait, what? Oh, okay. That's why I didn't recognize him on the lineup because his name's in Japanese. It's Reto Ruto. What a beast.
Yeah.
He's played one match against Australia, so he has nothing to show for so far.
Bad man.
He got 117 versus Australia, and he scored 5th worst for his team. So that was kind of the match that Japan dropped 681. So I mean, won by more points than Australia got. We don't know about much about what that's gonna show, but I guess it's just a matter of time before rooms get set up. I have no stream perspective, no nothing.
Mona will be streaming again, so
yeah.
I think
I had mentioned. I had mentioned in the chat that a second perspective would be cool. I don't because there's players that are better to watch. I'm not saying NATO is better to watch than Mona. I'm not saying Mona is better to watch than NATO, but I just don't know because there's the players who either are in front all the time and you don't see much happening in the pack, or there's the players in the pack all the time that are really getting all the action. I don't know what's what's gonna look. But
Yeah, I don't
apparently
really
the
mind what
room.
you watch. So
Yeah. I mean, if NATO streams, we can watch NATO if we want to do a thing where we like watch one player for half the match. I don't know if that's a thing,
I
but
I guess we could ask the chat. I mean,
we could ask the chat.
the good old chat interaction. And see if they'd rather
Yeah,
watch Mona or NATO.
y'all 230 viewers, you want to see Fortunato play his final match? You want to see Mona? I don't know. Let's just get people saying stuff. I don't, not sure. Um, Apparently, according to insiders, the room will be opening on the hour. It is currently 56 right now. It will be opening at 9, or not 9, whatever zeros. It's 9 o'clock where I am. But we will see about that. We have 265 people watching now. This is pretty big.
Hey,
Man,
I mean, we got a whole 2 responses.
278, bro.
We
All right, we got
3
1-1,
responses.
and now it's 2-2. Okay. You want to throw NATO up on there just so we have like a different perspective, I guess. We have a USA perspective this time. I mean,
Wait, can we like put the 2 up at the same time, or is that not possible? Like on stream, that is.
that would probably take us having to like make a template for it, unless
Yeah,
you
I was
want it to look
wondering-
really ugly.
Yeah, I was wondering if the template had already been made, because I know they did that for Mario Kart Wii, I believe. If it's not Marlon, if it's trouble, you don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, like, it shouldn't be that, and it's gonna be like kind of hard to like cast it as well because there's two things going on at once instead, and it's gonna be like back and forth stuff. But if it's handy, that'd be cool. But I mean, don't worry about it. We will be waiting though for the room to go up.
See,
Yeah.
I'm speaking to Moa, and Limit is actually playing Splatoon 2.
Let's go, my boy! All right. Splatoon 2 coming out. Question, Xander. Remember that one match you didn't play? Remember, there was a UK
yes.
match you didn't play where you guys took the L. Were you playing Splatoon or were you actually busy? Because I know Tyler was playing Splatoon. He missed the Canada-Germany match. Canada won without him. Were you dipping for Splatoon 2? I'm just taking gauge here.
No, I actually didn't. I had to go help downstairs, and then like I might have had time to play if I hurried, but I got a killer headache. Like there was no way.
Freaking killer, bro.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I had to lie down. Like there was no way I was like
Yeah.
sitting up, looking at a TV or anything with that.
Understandable. Sucks that your team's gone, bro. But all right. I mean, if NATO is gonna go live here, we'll have his perspective pulled up. Because I mean, it'd be nice to have two perspectives, and Monar having the exact same number of viewers as us, and he's offline, so that works.
Yeah, I suppose it is fair to cast over NATO, considering we did do Mona already, who's on Team Japan, and USA just won. So
yeah, it'd be nice to see, since Monar his team was playing without call, it'd be nice to see, what decisions a player makes with, a Discord call in hand and being able to hear his team, make decisions and, call out things. So we will see how this is gonna go. But right now we're just waiting. We're playing the waiting game. Stay tuned if you're here and you're wondering what's going on. We are getting ready for Game 2 of the Mario Kart 8 World Cup. We had just finished Game 1, and the Americans, the United States, from the losers bracket, they actually pulled out Game 1, and so that's going to reset the bracket. Pardon me. Both teams are now in the losers bracket, so the winner of this match is going to take the crown. The United States, along with potentially any other team who would have played in the finals, playing for their first World Cup win. Japan playing for what could possibly be their 4th consecutive World Cup win. And I mean, we've never seen that before because we've never played World Cups before. So, hey, that's cool. So, I mean, I guess both teams here going for what's considered a milestone. But yeah, we have NATO stream, whatever it's called. I'll pull that up there. I guess we'll get some insight as to if the room is up, what's going on. But for now, we sit. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I'm having some fun sitting.
Yeah, bro. NATO's online right now. He's sitting on the menu. I'm assuming room's not up yet because he'd be pressing buttons to try to get in there. Apparently, room is up according to Sand. So we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. I mean, we'll pull some IRIC bullshit here, and if you want to see the Japanese squad win again, type in the chat hashtag JPN If you want to see the Americans win, pull out the USA wins because you love that chat interaction. And we'll see how this is shaping out. What everyone's looking to see here. But right now, let's take a look. Yeah, people are taking forever. Do you want to talk about lineups? I guess because we have a new Japanese pulled out here.
Yeah, sure. Okay, well, what lineup is USA using? The same one?
Same one, yeah. So far,
well,
it doesn't seem like Soldier's back, but
yeah, there's not much to say if they're using the same lineup then. But about Japan, let me actually get the lineup real quick. Okay, well, the new additions are Redo and Train.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly haven't really played with Train enough to judge, but I do know he uses combos like Inkling Girl and Link and stuff like that. Like at least
I mean, Link works. I'd say Link works a bit.
Yeah, like characters like that are a lot more viable. Like they're a lot more viable in this game because you get extra MT and the speed doesn't matter as much. And there's obviously a lot more items to avoid, so the excel and handling and all that stuff helps. But when you're fast, at least in my opinion, you should definitely switch to a fast combo. Otherwise, you're probably just gonna lose fast, especially in wars, because that frontal presence is very, very important. And also, like at least I personally wouldn't use the combo like that in a war, just because, especially with the standard bike, you can avoid items usually just fine. However, in maybe like a 2v2 Mogi or an FFA or something, then a smaller combo would be more viable because the items flying everywhere and anyone can hit you really.
Yeah, we do see the room has started, so we unfortunately couldn't talk as much about the squad as we could. We will touch up on it as the match goes on.
Actually, well, it's only Redo, so I guess I'll just say real quick. I don't really know that much about his playstyle, but from playing with him in GK a lot and in Mogis and stuff, he does consistently well a good majority of the time, and he's known as probably the laggiest Japanese player. So
the laggiest Japanese player, ladies and gentlemen, on the clock there.
Yeah, at least Wataru actually wanted to ban him from his FFA that he hosted because he lagged in the previous one and ruined his round.
That sucks. All right, guys, game 2. We're beginning here. This is the match for all the marbles. Neo Bowser City coming up for the Americans. I think they started the top 5 in the room, so this could be pretty juicy for them.
I already saw the link.
Yeah, that's Link, my boy. He's chilling. I know I almost called him Train performing very solid with Link, very solid in the World Cup overall. We'll see how he pulls through the new addition to the Japanese team. Americans using the exact same lineup, so that lineup may be looking promising to winning this second match here. New perspective being NATO from the United States, so that'll be a new perspective. Get some diversity here. Neo Bowser City, we do see Senda up in first. He's pretty identifiable by his me. That may be Pyrus in second.
Yeah, I think Rookie's up there too.
Yeah, that's a top 3 for the United
NATO
States,
just
essentially.
destroyed them.
NATO absolutely eating them alive. This could be...
I think that's a 1-3-4 for USA, 1-3-4-5.
Yeah, possibly a 1-3-4-5.
Yeah, that's a Link in second.
Yeah. Oh! NATO not able to pull out the red there. Maybe... I don't know what happened there, but he was not looking to dodge that one, I guess. The Japanese are going to be able to creep up. NATO gets a boo, probably not looking to dodge with it. A boo is gonna pop up on his screen too. Interesting. This kind of looks like a mess of a pack right here. I can't really keep track of what's going on. NATO gonna fall to a bottom spot here, and that's Train. Train is gonna be taking first. Possibly a Japanese member in second place right behind him because Senda did get taken out. So.
Oh yeah. Actually, no. What? I'm not sure. That would be Redo and say. Wait, how many links? Oh, there's only one, right?
There's one link, bro. Oh, NATO. Yeah. This is not looking very good from NATO's perspective right now. But yeah, what looked like to be a really solid race for the Americans to start out did not play through as they had expected.
Redo using Gold Mario.
And
yeah,
a Japanese top 2, but still 7, 8, 9, 12 is probably not going to win them the race. And
this again.
Nothing you can really tell about those top spots when the bottom spots aren't performing very well. Japanese able to win that race by 4. A very minimal race for them, but
okay, so I guess for reference, the Gold Mario is Reto, and the in my brain, hello. The Metal Mario is Mona, and I think other than that, there's like, wait, what's Moa using again? Is it Morton, Wario?
I have no idea. I couldn't see much of that race. I guess, I mean, since that race was kind of hard to tell from NATO's point of view, if it's really hard to, really gauge what's going on in the race, we can switch to Monar just for the sake of casting and for having a good perspective. I mean, that race may have just not fallen in NATO's favor, but...
Yeah, I see. Okay. Kusan, I believe, was using Morton.
Yeah. Okay.
I think maybe it was using Metal Mario. Well, no, it was Mona using Morton. Okay, yeah, Mona's using Morton and Kusan's using Metal Mario. Okay.
He's gonna, yeah. I doubted Monar was using Metal Mario. I was kind of confused there, but
yeah. Okay.
We're gonna see. Yeah, Japanese top 2 here. Maybe get infiltrated as the Americans are gonna try to draft up here, and yeah, it does seem like Pyrus able to pull in what seems like first right now. Yeah, Pyrus able to pull in the first, and Rookie in second. That's Cinda right behind them, and just like that, the Americans asserting a bit of dominance here, and that's going to be a sound horn on the Monar. I'm watching Monar stream too because he has a pretty good perspective. We might switch to that. I don't know because I just couldn't help but watch, and it seems like pretty good here. But we have NATO on the stream. I was just getting some insight as to what was going on.
Yeah, but I mean, if Mullen can switch, then maybe we should. Just
we'll see how this.
Mono's been in the pack more.
We'll see how this race plays out for NATO, but right now NATO's in 8th, warranting a Shroom. I think that's gonna still be.
You're on MK boards.
No, he still has a Shroom on his stream. He's been holding it. He's been chilling.
Okay.
I think that's still an American top 2 though. So, oh no, that's Moa in first. Moa's in first. Moa's using Morton.
You might be a little bit. You might be a little bit behind. I'm not sure.
I'll refresh it just in case, but
maybe I'm ahead. I don't know.
You know, pop. But
well, there's a blue coming actually from Moa, I believe.
Okay, so if there is a blue coming, that may be an advantage for the United States. Is there?
Japan actually has top 3 still though.
Oh, they do? All right, that changed a bit. So Japan holding top 3 here.
Yeah. Zinc actually reds.
Zinc up in 3rd and NATO in 4th. So, a team effort would have to come out to take out that top 2. But Japan in 5, 6 as well. So this could be very good for them.
Yeah, Mona is holding Shrooms. Mona's holding Shrooms in 5th, I believe I saw. So he's probably going to take the cut at the end. Unless NATO can do something about that.
Coming around this final turn, not much he's going to be able to do. This Japanese top 2 seeming to hold right now. Zinc and NATO trying to pull something out on them, but that's going to be Japan shrimming up. NATO, that's really bad for the Americans, and what's going to look like a really good race for this Japan squad coming through. That's a top 4 for them, yeah.
I mean, 10, 12, but I mean, it was a top 4. So.
Still a pretty good winning race for them.
Yeah, Train's actually on 30 and 2.
Train's on 30. So. Do you want to switch to Monar? Because I think it'd be pretty good to watch him.
Sure,
I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know. NATO not giving too much for us in a caster's perspective. Shout out to NATO roasting. Yeah, we could switch to Monar. I wouldn't be mad with that. He seems to be pulling out some pretty good pack play here. Don't switch. That's a caster's curse. I don't know what that is. I don't know how that's a caster's curse. I know nothing about those. But I mean, I have no idea. If we want to switch, if we don't, we can stick with NATO. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I don't mind. I guess we can wait and see what happens.
I guess I'm just overthinking the whole who has the better perspective thing, because I was like watching Monar and I'm like, bro,
so much is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So currently after 2 races, Japan holding a 22-point advantage, definitely where they want to be starting off because they're a team that can hold and then build upon leads. So Wild Woods definitely looking to get trained to 45 here. World record holder currently, I think he still has the world record here, right?
Yes, he does. I think
He was
I know
he was playing
like,
it before stream.
Yeah, I think he was competing a little while ago with maybe like Kamek and Extreme, but as
Yeah.
far as I know, he still has it. I know Peze was actually like second worldwide as well at one point, so maybe even he has it, or at least he was trying to get it from what I know.
Yeah. Definitely a very underrated pick for the Japanese. They a lot of teams, not being too familiar with this track, so a solid track that Japan's pretty knowledgeable with.
Yeah, they ended up winning versus USA with this track as well. And winners finals.
The United States definitely on their toes. They don't want to have that kind of race again. I do think Japan is still first and maybe second top 2 looking to be like that more indefinitely.
Aside from NATO, does USA even have any Mons?
I have no clue. We'll have to check that out. From Monar Stream, from Monar Stream, I do see that's Peze and Train in top 2, and Monar falling close behind. A blue shell is on its way up, so that'll definitely be an opportunity the Americans want to take to approach here. Still holding a top 4 though for the Japanese squad, and this is not looking good.
Redo has triple greens as well in 4th, so USA
Redo able to look to protect the pack here. He is going to be close to getting fireballed, some of the greens getting lost in the fire there. But Pyrus and Nilo trying to kind of pull up something here. I think Redo able to get another set of triple shells, and that's going to be a good defense for him. Pyrus trying to reach here. NATO with triple shrooms looking to shroom up, but what's going to be a very good race for the Japanese squad coming up here, lest something happen. Oh, NATO getting swapped on the line, and still a top 4 for the Japanese squad. Top 3. Oh, top 3, 5, 7, 8. Still a very good race for them, and they're going to pull out the lead even more here. Wow. And we were right about that Japanese squad looking to show up, because they are definitely doing just that. Man. Yeah, after... Oh. So they were minus 22 there. That's going to be at least minus 40 after 3 races.
Yeah, this is starting to look a bit grim. So US is really gonna want to get this track pick here. But I think this will be really important. It's gonna be pretty pivotal. Like, I feel like if Japan get the track pick, they'll probably end up with another really good race. However, if USA get the track pick, which they just did, they have the potential to, get back some momentum and catch up a little bit, and hopefully
the bracket resetter's definitely looking to pull something through here. And I mean, we were talking about this very strong Japanese lineup, looking to put all of it in there, and so far they have done just that with a 52-point lead after 3 races. Yeah, this is a comeback need to be made by the Americans if they want to pull this through. Dry Desert coming again relatively early. We saw it in the 3rd race of the last match.
The thing is, Neto had a red. It would have been pretty risky, but I think he should have tried to red Train, because now Train has a shroom, I believe, in a top spot, unless he got hit when I didn't see. And that could mean he just ends up running for free. And also, I see 3 people bagging, I think. And as good as bagging is on this track, I feel like once a lot of people start to bag, it's just gonna make front running broken.
Yeah,
if you have like 8 people bagging, then no one's gonna get hit in the front really.
Yeah. Definitely a team needs to break that up evenly, have their front presence to at least slow down the front, the front squad, because even with, the catch-up items being potential, without anyone getting hit in the front, it's just gonna be a free run, and having to pay attention to that as a team is important.
I'm sure USA coordinates that stuff though, because I know Joel and Strike, being an SUC, we all kind of agree that these people should run, these people should bag. So even though Strike isn't playing for them, I'm sure Joel kind of communicate that. And,
probably communication on this one. A lot of Americans back here. The pack is very close, so NATO with this goal probably do a lot. A
There's
blue shell coming.
as well.
What's
This
gonna
could be
be
really good for him if he. Oh, this thing got hit. So he should be safe. Okay, if Nido gets.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna. If he makes it to the double cut here and gets a good item, this will be really good.
Yeah, that's not a great item, though, and a
Yeah.
potential for taking out some of the Japanese members up
Yeah,
here.
if he gets him, that'd be good. But honestly,
He's only gonna get one.
I think he should have held that to wait to see what he
Yeah.
got in his second slot there.
Zinc with a Shroomin second or Shroomin third, but that's gonna be Peze with triple greens in front of him. Gonna need to watch out, and this Japanese team pulling through up here. He's gonna jump into the cut with those triple greens, yeah, and a lot of greens flying here, and not as good of a race as NATO was expecting. Train's gonna get hit though, and
I think
a mixed bag. We're probably gonna see here.
Oh, USA
Americans top 2, 5, 6,
and
8.
9, 10, 11 from Japan, so that will be a decent race for USA.
Yeah. Cashing out, I mean, as good as you can with what that race was unfolding to be. Probably a plus 10 or plus 15, I'd say.
It's good that that track worked out for them, considering, you know, they picked it to break up Japan's top spots. Maybe now they can bring back the momentum a little bit.
Yeah, that's a plus 18 for the Americans. So still a math is my forte. A 34-point lead for Japan right now, but maybe more manageable for the Americans as they do have these top spots, and they're going to be looking to see, you know, in this crucial game too, you know, if they can keep that momentum swing going, because we haven't seen much momentum in their favor so far.
If it picks Cheeseland here, there's a good chance that the races are just going to start going back and forth again. However, with Warrior Stadium, like I mentioned earlier, like I'm still very paranoid about picking up the top spots because those bumps can happen. But if USA can play around that and keep the top spots, and good on them, you know, if that's the track they really like for top spots, and I'm not really one to judge, I'm not in the team, so.
We'll see how this is going to roll out. The Americans getting their track pick here with a top 2, 5, 6 right now. Maybe able to run it. They pulled out a pretty solid race in the last match with this track pick, so we'll see how this runs through. Someone already getting taken out. I think that wasn't Zinc, was it? I don't think he's using Morton in the Wiggler, so possibility for him to run here. Pyrus was taken out, though, a 1-3 for the Americans. Moa infiltrating here. Maybe a green able to be put on him. But
that was a risky trail on it. He could have trailed Cinder there. But I guess it worked out because I believe he trailed a Japan member.
Yeah, Moa's still surviving up there. We thought he fell off, but Fireball's really possibly able to connect. Maybe have to coordinate this one because Zinc is in front of him. But Cinder's going to pull through, and that's Train and Kusan making their come up.
Well, he got
be very careful. That's a big one. That's a big bomb, and NATO with a horn not able to do much.
That might have been a miscommunication on USA's behalf because I'm sure Zinc would have called backing that bomb, but Cinder still drove tight into it. When they actually better have really good spots.
Train creeping in no, that's not Train. That's a Gold Mario. Still a Japanese member creeping up in a second, and from what we can see right now, not much is going well for the Americans in the back here, as they're 8, 9, 10, still some top spots, but again, this bottom spot presence isn't favorable because it's not going to give them a big race win, so we'll only have to see how they come up here.
Oh, I'm surprised he used the star there, but I suppose it's not gonna, I think Joel got hit to 10th.
Yeah, Joel's going to get taken out to 10th, so yeah, that's going to be like a 7, 8, 9, 11, and not good for this American squad. The Japanese, though, able to keep these middle spots. I don't know who's in first. I'm pretty sure Zinc is still holding first.
I think still first, but Redo's in second. I'm not sure about Moa, so I think Japan is like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, that's a 2, 3, 4, 5 for Japan.
Probably
NATO's able to dodge. This may not great, but still, better than what it was, and that may be a 1, 4, 5, actually. And we'll have to see how that pulls through. Oh my gosh, a 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's pretty solid. We'll give that a couple claps, I guess, but I guess the Americans trying to shrink the lead a little bit here. A plus 12 race for them, and the lead is now I forgot what the lead was before that. I don't know. Oh, 26 for Japan after 5 races. 5 races, okay. We're already 5 races through, man. It's nuts. Definitely not a back and forth war like we saw before, but
yeah, it feels like there are a lot more like big races, at least bigger races than before happening. I mean, if you
Uh-huh.
forget about a few of the like top 3s, top 4s, USA got at the
Yeah.
end of the last one.
I mean, definitely each team playing, as hard as they can, so these big races more likely to come
Yeah.
through.
And as we saw, that track actually helped USA keep momentum a little bit. So again,
Mhm.
it's down to the track pick possibly, and we're getting Cheese Land. So this is where Japan's going to want to, catch up a little bit, break the top
Yeah.
spots, and hopefully stop USA from gaining back that momentum.
Yeah, with this track, it seems like, unlike Dry Desert is usually up to, up to the coin, up to the coin flip. But this one definitely can provide for both teams, even if one team is starting in top spots. We'll have to see how, each player decides to, hold out their items and, chain things, because...
Oh, that's actually unfortunate. Like, the way, I guess, MKT Reds work, Mona tried to red Zinc, because Zinc got a coin, Mona got a red first set, but since the red came up behind Mona, it hit Neto's Nanas.
Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, I know it does that even if you throw your red, like, directly throw your reds, it'll appear behind you for a split second and sometimes even take people out, so it's going to suck a little bit on Monor's part.
About this track, this is actually my favorite track to bag on, probably.
Yeah.
Because, at least in my opinion, this has the most broken build spot. Like, if you can manage to take the lap 2 cut and have a bill in your first slot coming up to first set, you've pretty much won the race.
Yeah, like, you can chain bills in this game. That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, if you have that bill with a second item, like whether you get it from first set or you chain a star and get it last set, you just have to take like the cheese hole cut like after first set with the bill, and it'll drop you after the glider, like the glider with the chain jump on it, like before the big long turn. So it's a broken bill spot, and then with that you'll have like another good item after it to take the ending cut, most likely. So it's really good. And while I was rambling with all of that, Neto is now like a dead last. So.
Yeah, I think Japan, on Mono's stream, I see Japan is top 3 right now. Zinc, Pyrus, and Joel right behind with Mushrooms potentially, though. So what we could be seeing from that middle pack may be crucial to this race result. A lot of shrooms being pulled in those middle spots, yeah. And Train, he may not even be keeping first right here because a lot of people coming through the cut. I see a Wario coming through. That may just be Pyrus. A lot of people getting killed before the cut, and that is absolute disaster. I think Train still got first, but what happened behind him matters. That's a top 3, 5, 7? Oh my word, and...
Doesn't really work out for Japan.
Train, I'm sorry I said you were in first because something may have happened there, and Americans may be bringing this within 10 or 5 points. I don't know, but a crucial race for them. Plus 22, and I think they're down 4. Was it? They're down 4? Minus 4 overall. We are halfway through this match, and Xander, this is as good as even right now.
Yeah, Japan's really gonna want. Like, I feel like after those last few races, Japan may I think that they've completely lost momentum. I think USA's got to be motivated, pumped up right now, whereas Japan might be a little bit
popping
on
off
the
in call.
downside. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
Japan's gonna want to keep some positive energy going, I suppose. Maybe meditate a little bit, get the Zen mode on.
Yeah, I don't know how the mindsets work for the Japanese members. I don't know how their mindsets work. I know their play style, but definitely with potential for elimination here, they're gonna be they're gonna have to keep their mindset straight. Both of these teams probably need to stay laser focused, and plus 4 advantage for the Japanese going into race 7. And
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but about mentality, I obviously everyone probably knows. Usually Japs don't really get tilted, but very rarely I do think Moa does get upset at tilted, and as you can see, that might be happening now, considering he did do quite poorly in the first match, and he's on I believe 20 after 6 or 7 races now. So.
And we saw his baby park pick stuff, so he's definitely sometimes when he may get frustrated, he may not look to take things too seriously. And I mean, a lot of the Japanese squad though probably not looking to get that tilted, especially they have the lead. It's still manageable. Anything can happen in any race, so they're hopefully not worrying too much. We see Kusan here in 11th. We don't know much about what's going on in the pack. That is a blue shell for NATO, so whether he elects to throw it or hold it is going to decide who's in first. And that's a Japanese member probably in first as he tosses that blue. Looks to catch up here. Do you think it's better to catch up late in this track or like here, like lap 2 kind of catch up? Because I know it's
kind of depends, like, because if you go around these cuts, you can end up with like, you know, a ton of like distance between you and the people up there.
yeah.
But I think the best place to start catching up usually is probably, like, at least in this game, is probably like second set, lap 3, like the shortcut before the second set.
Oh yeah.
It might have been like first set, lap 3, like in the regular MK, because chaining a star first set and fire hopping was broken. But the thing is, like, if you commit to holding your items too much in this track, when you're a little too far behind, it can be very, very costly. So you need to make sure you keep a small distance between you and the people in front of you.
Sorry to interrupt, but quick thing to mention. I think Cinda just got blued, so that may be Japan popping into America or Japan. We do not know. That's that's gonna be Peize getting into first. He might be. No, he's gonna be taking first, and Japan is gonna get top 2 at the least there. Top 2, 4, 5, 6, and just like that. We had mentioned just like that they can take back the momentum, and that may be a really solid thing for them to do right here.
I guess they got the Zen going or something.
Yeah, they're going to be taking that lead by what seems to be 28. So that was a 24-point race for them. And race 7, they try to slap that lead back on top, and I have no idea, what may have went wrong for that race for the Americans, but a GBA Mario circuit pick definitely going to be crucial right here. They probably want to look to get that lead back now.
What race is this? Excuse me for forgetting.
I think it's we're going into race 8.
Okay, well, yeah, I suppose there's a little bit of wiggle room for both Japan and USA to kind of keep it a little close, but like at least by race 10, they're gonna want to break away from the other team and try and win. Obviously, we want to try and win, but they need to kind of get some big races by then.
And the Japanese squad going to get a very favorable pick for them. And I know this is a pretty solid running track, especially when you have a group force up in the top. USA are going to want to do something early here. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I don't know, the thing about this track, like, it can be a really reliable run, but as you can see, Cinder's in third, and he could end up just getting a draft and passing top 2, and that's the thing, like, this track can just be unreliable sometimes. It was probably my favorite track in MK, but I don't really like it that much anymore, and SVC picks it a lot, but it's just, I'm so paranoid about people drafting up or greening you or whatever, like on that turn before the like glider or something.
Japan holding 1, 3, 4 after those first couple turns. I mean, Cinda able to hold up, but Peize, Monar, and I don't see the name, but another Japanese member able to pull up there. So that's what's happening in the front. NATO able to come up into second. That's looking like a 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 though for the Japanese squad, and something's going to need to happen now if the Americans want to change this. But Japanese holding a comfortable lead here. A lot of presence up here. NATO able to sound horn one of them, but still they're coming up by the dozen.
Still,
Train with a mushroom. He's looking to do some crazy stuff with that. That is Moa. Yeah, Moa getting redded. Ooh,
that was some nice
breaking to avoid. Breaking to avoid that horn. That was a nice play by him. Maybe able to get a green on for him. That is a good green. Yeah, and a risky green if it had missed, but looking to connect that one. It looks like a 2-3-5 for the Americans, but Rado with some shrooms here, so maybe able to gain some distance on those top spots. Ooh, and yeah, he's gonna snatch that box.
Train here, I think.
Yeah, those are those are greens right next to NATO. He needs to watch out.
That's Rado. Where did Train go? He's like 12th.
Yeah, this is a 2-3. No, a lot of Americans getting taken out. That was that's really risky. The Americans.
Rado here, I'm not really sure.
Solid spots. Rado with the green, but NATO able to take that out and maybe look to
there's probably shroom wide here.
That is a horn, yeah. He's gonna need to watch out. Rado looking to hold that horn, and he's gonna use it here. NATO needs to be very careful. That is a risk, and Zink coming into third, but the Japanese gonna take that one. I think that's them in 5th or 4th.
That's
and
though. Unfortunately, they got 9, 10, 12 though, so it wasn't really It wasn't really huge, but it was a win, I'm fairly sure. So.
Uh-huh. And I mean, you know, the Americans going into the castle there on lap 3 had what was 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. It could have been good, but a lot went on that straight to absolutely nullify that. And I don't know, has Marlon? I don't know if he's. I think he's still chilling, but
Yeah,
he hasn't
Marlon,
given-
I don't know, like
he
what.
didn't give us the
Marlon
last
went.
race score, but
Oh, wait, no,
I
he's
will-
still, okay, so USA's down 6.
right now,
No, wait, no.
no,
Okay,
definitely not.
okay, he said minus. Okay, maybe the messages are lagging.
I guess.
Okay, yeah, 34 now. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Of course they're not down 6. I don't know why I even read that and just thought, yeah, oh yeah, that's normal. They're down
I
6.
was like, yeah,
they're
bro,
down
that's good to
34.
hear. Yeah, so going into effectively what is the final Grand Prix of this World Cup here. Japan up 34. A decent lead, a comfortable lead. If they can get a good race here, race 9, that may be trouble for the Americans. But
Yeah.
a TikTok clock pick would surely allow them a better chance for that. And a Mario Circuit pick. Oh, right, one off. And so a
You
good
are
opportunity
behind
for.
me, I think, unless you're on MK boards.
I was checking MK boards. Sorry,
Oh,
but
okay, okay.
yeah, a good race here could definitely not mathematically lock it in, but lock in a very good lead for Japan as they're looking for that top 2-4 to run a bit here. A lot of people electing to take that middle hand. Some players going around, and we see NATO here in 11th.
I think Japan definitely has like a distinct advantage on this course, just because
Yeah.
you know they have Pezza running, and then they also got a really good race last time. But to be fair, they did all dodge at the end.
That kind of was a thing, yeah, but
Yeah, this has been a favorable
nevertheless.
track for them, and especially now that Soldier isn't playing for USA, like this is probably Soldier's best track in this game.
Yeah,
It's unfortunate they don't have him.
definitely
was an
a good
interesting
running
shoot.
opportunity for them. Yeah, I guess he did it, but a green coming up, that not gonna hit anyone, but looked like it was gonna do some damage. In first currently is
Probably Pezza, to be honest.
I would not doubt if it was Peze. A lot of Mortons currently. I can't keep track of what's going on. I know Molnar is not up there to tell us anything more than NATO, but yeah, the Japanese very likely taking. Yeah, that's probably Peze. He's gone.
Oh, those were some good bananas, but I don't think they
Yeah.
connected because of the bomb.
Yeah, all the Japanese up here though. A couple being taken out, but only some to replace him.
Dude,
So this may be
Dude, Pet is
very
gone.
solid.
He's so
Yeah,
far ahead.
Peze's taking a Christmas vacation early here. He's 10 seconds ahead, so opportunity for shrooms to be pulled. A lot of the players up here are going to be getting shrooms. Zinc without any, so NATO. Oh, Zinc with triple reds. I'm not sure what that's going to do since Peze's absolutely gone. So
Probably nothing. To be
Americans
honest.
looking to hold on to those middle spots then. Red's coming for NATO. He's going to want to defend against those. A
Ready for
second
the shock again.
double box. That potential
That
for shock.
blue
A blue
might-
shell's
that
coming.
might-
Zinc's
Zinc.
going to be taken out by this blue. He does have shrooms though. See if he can dodge it. Wait, it just passed him. Okay,
Yeah,
never
It
mind.
decided to pass him, but you had a shroom
Yeah,
anyways.
still probably a decent race for the Japanese squad as they did get 1-4, but the bottom spots are going to say something here. We only wait for the. Oh, that is really good for them.
Yeah.
That's gonna do damage. That's gonna do damage, guys. And
Yeah, I was good on Pez's part for keeping fast because it was kind of looking grim there for Japan. Like, I thought they had everything behind him.
yeah,
I mean, I guess not, but still, like, good job on him keeping fast and getting so far ahead there.
I don't know why Marlon said that was a -8 race. That definitely wasn't. Japan apparently is leading. I think that. Wait, no, yeah, never mind. I think he's right. I don't know. Oh yeah, 42.
Gosh,
Okay.
Kevin. Wow.
The Japanese with a 42-point lead right now, and I'm on the edge of my beanbag chair. This is gonna be crazy. 3 races left for Japan to hold this lead. They've just got to hold on to it for 3 more races. The
USA
Americans-
really needs to come back like now, and
Yeah,
if
right
if
now
they don't get
is-
the track pick, that might be rather difficult.
Yeah, I'd like to see a track pick for maybe a momentum
Oh,
switch here. And
There you go.
fortunately for Joel, he's gonna be the lucky winner here. He gets GBA Mario Circuit for his team, and Americans gotta. I mean, this is a good opportunity. All the really good reset tracks are gone, so this is gonna have to be an opportunity taken here. if they want to come back. You know, this track offering really good races sometimes, but plus 42 for Japan going into this these final 3, and they're very close to what could be a 4th World Cup win.
I'm pretty interested to see what USA can do here, actually, because at least personally, this isn't a track I would pick to kind of catch up on. Because it can be pretty neutral sometimes.
Definitely.
But I suppose we'll see.
Yeah. Cinda looking to hold on to first there, and I see Rookie a couple spots behind him. Definitely runners don't always hold on there, but we can only wonder how they're going to manage that front run.
That's interesting, after the chain those. I would have held them personally.
Well, it seems like a 1-4-5 for the American squad here. Rookie with a boomerang trying to make Peze pay for that. Cinda is taken out at first, though. That is, I don't know who that is in first. Probably a Japanese member, yeah. Going into lap 3 here, here's where the items need to be and strategized, as the Americans got to do something right now if they want to pull through here, because we do see what could be a Japanese top 2. A shock maybe coming in, I don't know. It's pretty close, so that's not very likely. A boo for NATO.
Yeah, only a boo. That isn't too good.
Yeah. But maybe looking to change next step.
Okay.
I think Joel
At least he got triple shrooms from the booth. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. He's going to be able to chain those triple shrooms up here, and this last straight here definitely something's gonna have to happen. Monar's that little cut there, interesting on his part. That's gonna be Joel's gonna take out a Japanese member. That's gonna be first for Japan, but potentially 2-3, what, maybe 4 if Zink's in there. No, that's not gonna be great. No,
7,
Monar does get second, and
yeah. Okay, well, USA is really going to need some big races now if they want a chance at winning this.
Right now, it is do or die. Yeah, they're -4 that race, so a 46-point lead. They're going to need some top 3s, top 4s here, and I'm not sure how that's going to happen. But gotta have hope, I guess, if we want to see a big comeback here. The Americans definitely hungry. Hungry. And Mario Kart Stadium, I'm not sure what that does, but we haven't really seen that be
they might have just run out of tracks to pick, honestly. Like, you can see Rookie picked Yoshi Valley, so I guess that kind of taunt on what to choose here.
Yeah, definitely losing probably a little bit of coordination and motivation coming here, as the Japanese lead by 46 after 10. Oh my goodness. But an incredible showing by them, though.
I don't know, like, if Japan gets this track pick, I'm 99% sure it's over.
Yeah, any of these track picks.
At least there's some chances, like, to come back here. Like, I believe this isn't as front-runnable as it was in the regular MK8, so we might be able to see USA kind of get some shroom stars, etc. Maybe even a shock. That'd be pretty cool to see.
The first couple sets of boxes, definitely with, like, you know, chaining potential and coming to those last couple turns can make some things happen, but NATO definitely looking for some good items here, as he's gonna go wide. He's gonna try to get the best stuff he can.
That was interesting that he decided to get the coins, because at this point I think USA really needs the presence in the front.
Yeah,
so,
not
like,
much front-running presence being seen in the front. So a lot of people kind of like pulling up into those top spots, not front-running stuff going on here, unlike Japan. But yeah, NATO's going to be scrolling through the item wheel here, trying to find the ideal set, I guess, to come back. But yeah, I agree. I think we want to see him up front there right now, with the pack at least, because he's a bit behind. Probably going to look to catch up here.
Yeah,
stay with the pack.
Actually, the pack's starting to get pretty close, actually. So you should probably try and. It depends what he gets here, actually.
Yeah, smuggle something
honestly, up. I think you should probably hold the shroom here since you used that one.
Ooh. Yeah, everyone's going to get taken out there, and that's going to suck for him. Rado in first right now, but I think the American squad is following behind him. And going into lap 3, the pack is very close, so I think that actually might be Pyrus in first currently. We can't be absolutely sure, but, you know, hope on that one.
I think it's Pyrus. See, the pack's really close, or at least closer than I expected it to be. So Neto ended up getting a boo.
Not able to do much with the boo here, and a couple Japanese members back here. We can only hope that the Americans are up here, but Joel is in 11th with NATO, so that may not look promising The
Renault
Americans are going to
first,
need a
too.
really big lead here. We do see Peze back there as well, though, so a lot going on. Zink's going to hit on the line, and that's not looking ideal for the Americans if they want to catch this one up. We'll have to see.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I think Japan just locked that one up.
yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
over,
Japan
USA,
has
unfortunately.
very likely just locked up this World Cup, ladies and gentlemen. And wow.
Honestly, I feel pretty bad for USA because they're probably thinking something along the lines of like, oh, like, you know, if only we had Soldier or something like that. Because honestly, I think he could have done something. Like, he could have helped at least. Like, I'm not gonna say that Soldier would have been the difference maker, but maybe. Like, if we look at how
A game
consistently
changer, definitely.
yeah, like if we could have seen how like consistently well Soldier was scoring and stuff like that, like it was definitely helpful for them to have him on the team.
Yeah.
So it sucks that he couldn't play today.
That's very unfortunate. Japan, I think it's confirmed that that is going to be mathematically impossible on race 12 for the Americans to make a comeback. And that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt for the American squad. The Japanese definitely very happy though. They pulled out a very good lineup, and they gonna look to take this one. Yeah, a 72-point lead going into race 12. A top 6 only allows plus, what is that, plus 40?
Something around there.
Yeah. Cloud top crews coming in for Japan too, and what we're gonna see here is Japan. We're not gonna confirm it, I guess, until the last race because, you know, that's just how it goes. But a victory lap, I guess, for the Japanese members here is they're gonna race on some cloud top crews, and man, I mean, I guess the Americans could, you know, feel a bit bad about not having Soldier, but also feel pretty bad of just about how, like, I guess they played a lot of this match, because I mean, definitely not as coordinated as they were.
They did well getting this far. It's just unfortunate that they got this far and then ended up losing it in grands.
What killed it really was that race after they had come back to down 4. You know, the Excite Bike pick, I think it was, that absolutely hammered that lead back into Japan's favor.
And the Zen mode, don't forget the Zen.
Don't forget the Zen mode, man.
Yeah.
He's going laser Zen samurai bullcrap here, as they are definitely happy that that swung back into their favor. And,
it's nice to see USA still kind of trying to fight a little bit and make it a little close.
I mean, definitely, don't want the results to show for, you know, what, you know, definitely after seeing these matches shouldn't be, you know, on a 100-point loss, so try to bring it back, maybe show a little for it in the results, but
I think Joel threw 2 reds at Redder, so there should be a USA top 2 in a second. Yeah,
it's a USA top 2, and, you know, I guess this lap, if nothing happens, it could be just a pride lap for the United States. You know, we made it this far. Run America run, but it's a top 3 for them.
I can't tell if Redo actually got hit by that red or if he lagged out of it and just went really wide. It looked really strange.
I guess he got hit. Yeah, he's back there. But
USA is like top 3 now, I think. Oh, I think. Yeah. Well, you know, I'd love to see a top 6. Like even if they don't win, it'd be nice to see.
I could pop off again like I did against France, but the United States finishing with what looks like a really solid race, and you know, even though they didn't win, they got a good race 12, I'd say. That's pretty solid for them. Oh, never mind. I mean, that's not great.
It was
still
decent.
Still pretty good. Joel able to get his plus 15, and that's race 12, and it's now confirmed that we have Japan being our 2017 Mario Kart 8 World Cup champions. Can't say this with much surprise, but that's the 4th year in a row, and Japan definitely
good on them, I guess.
Pretty used to this one.
This is the norm at this point.
Redo, new team member for this game too. He pulled out 106, so good on his part. But NATO's going to be powering off the stream almost as fast as Schwam, but that's a pretty good way to end it for Japan. We got a game 2. That's pretty good, a bracket reset. But yes, Japan wins again.
Whoa! I mean, it was definitely fun to watch.
I say that with a lot of excitement and a lot of respect. no ill feelings there, but they're gonna pull this one through, and I don't know how much they won that match by. Look at the final
56.
score. Take a look at 56. Hi Joel.
Hey.
A 56-point win for Japan, and that's pretty solid. But we have some Americans creeping into the call here. So
We have a whole squad.
I like their entire lineup, yeah.
Shut up, Kevin.
Hey, Nato, shut up. Remember when I elected to get your stream taken down because it was garbage and I wanted to see Monar instead? Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted
Wait.
to see the superior.
Wait. Why are we battling? Yo, keep the stream up.
Wait, keep the stream up? Wait.
Yeah, we
keep the
battled.
stream up?
Oh,
Hey,
never mind.
I had enough coin winners yesterday.
Really?
Never mind.
That's pretty nuts, man. I mean, for 300 people, we could watch some coin runners. We do have the American.
Or you could just give an A+ interview.
An A+ interview. I don't like.
Yo.
You cool with that? You
How's
cool with
the
that,
ball
Xander
game?
Pitts?
Yeah. How did you enjoy it? No, actually, what were your thoughts
Yeah.
when you
thoughts
started getting like
and
prior to Excite Bike? How are you feeling like when you started getting those
Um,
races and they're coming back a bit?
Well, before we answer that, just want to let you guys know that Victorious just got DSG People Worker to market.
Okay, fuck off.
It's really good to hear, dude.
Yo, I don't know. We kind of just were like, if we keep pulling these races, because we had all the momentum.
Yeah.
We had spots that were gonna win the race.
We had tracks
But
against us.
we kind of, someone, I'm not gonna name names, but somebody said, throw blue, like right away, and I just.
It was Cinda, by the way.
It wasn't me.
All right, can you shut the fuck up?
I was
and
the one
we
who
talk,
had
man?
blue,
Oh my
and
fucking god.
it seemed like a good idea, but like in hindsight, it wasn't a good idea.
No, it was a terrible idea because I took cut, chained for the double box, and got 2 reds, and then Moe just slammed on the brakes and then trailed me, and then Japan was all behind us. And then
Well,
Cinda
yeah,
kind of like Cinda dodged the blue and then necked right after. So
My son, that's unfortunate.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Also, Marlon, you may want to change your Discord server because I see on the stream right now some stuff that you would probably prefer not to have on it for 270 people. Just an FYI.
What's
Yeah,
Marlon?
there you go. Okay.
Shit, I didn't know the
So,
stream.
I personally think Japan played much better in the third game than the second game, and even the one that we lost in winners finals.
The winners final, everyone played horrible, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Everyone was
pretty well.
The
in the
lesson
second
we learned
game.
in the winners finals was that everyone who plays this game is garbage.
yes, everyone
Yeah.
played so bad that for winners finals.
I think we played
Yeah,
better in the third game than the first game, honestly. It's just Japan played a lot better in that game also. Like the first and second game, Japan was like team killing a lot, I felt. The third game, I didn't notice it almost at all. So like,
Yeah, I noticed it as well in the first grand match.
Yeah, they kept writing each other.
Yeah, they were not playing good. I definitely felt we could have played better even match 2. And obviously not having Soldier kind of hurt us a little bit, but it's not like I'm saying we would have won the whole thing if we had Soldier, because making a 60-point spread by yourself is kind of
Yeah, it just depends. Like you never know.
Something
Yeah.
else that would have helped is if like another one of our members didn't get banned.
nah.
we literally had 6 for today. That was it.
Yeah.
Like
well, we had like I guess a few of the subs on, I guess, but
the thing that sucked about our team is it was based around the lineup we use now, Soldier and Strike. Didn't have Soldier and Strike. Baird was there, but like the other members literally didn't talk since the World Cup started.
You want Nathaniel
Nah,
Baird
besides-
to show up? I think he'd be
Besides,
I'm just saying whenever Bears in the
Dino-
chat, we make fun.
Dino would
Would be around.
Dino would always drop a lel whenever we'd post a meme or something like that. So nah.
The thing, it's just like I think we could have gotten like other people that would have been around because at the beginning of the World Cup, I don't even think Dark plays the game. I think he stopped playing like a week after World Cup started. So like
yeah.
we had this amount going into the cup, and so we kind of just played with it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Anyway,
Yeah.
even if it was there only 6 players, after a little while, you guys did really well. Like coming this far, I know it's unfortunate.
Nah, we're really not even mad. We
Don't
lost.
care.
We
I
made
personally think that
we made a lit ass run. We double eliminated
that was
France.
good.
We reset the finals. I mean,
I mean,
Yeah,
here's the
that's
thing. Yeah, in games against Japan, like through the entire World Cup season scrimmages, you've technically, won the series against them. You're like
Yeah.
what, 3-2
Yeah,
against
but
them.
scrim
So,
recap.
shout out to that, even though scrims are garbage. But hey, I think United States team, what you should have done, and Xander will definitely agree with this. To pick your lineups, I definitely recommend running through a 12 race FFA to your
Ah, yeah. Only,
shit.
only.
dead ass. Like if you had done that, you would have won.
Thank you.
Just saying, ladies and gentlemen.
True. Yeah, play an FFA with your only 6 players. Top 6 has to play.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean that's a good idea. I mean,
Maybe next year we'll do what Japan did, and we'll just
Yeah.
host an FFA. And so if someone scrapes by, they'll be on the team anyways.
Yeah.
In the 2018 World Cup.
Yeah,
you'll be doing
2018.
that, right?
Actually, no.
2018 World Cup.
Well,
Like
we
2018,
probably did it the way we
years.
did it this year with the tryout chat or whatever.
We actually do have our NA server up right now for USA 2018. If anyone is
No,
interested.
it's
Here's a little idea.
Splatoon. It's the Splatoon, yeah. So get on
Oh,
that.
Splatoon.
Yeah,
here's the
dude.
thing. Maybe
Splatoon
if I didn't have War vs Japan to look forward to.
No.
Eh.
But the thing is, War vs Japan, Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8,
No,
D,
Mario Kart 8.
2018 World Cup, and all of that, all the Mario, it's all gonna be on Splatoon. Okay.
All right, man.
So
I mean,
we're gonna have the Mario Kart World Cup on Splatoon in 2018. So,
I mean, why not just have it on Minecraft?
Bet you aren't even gonna play Splatoon in 2018.
The Minecraft World Cup.
Minecraft does sound.
I know Strike isn't.
Yeah. He's not playing already, and the game's been out for a week and a half. Don't worry, MK's still a slide game. Right.
Yeah. Shut up! Don't bully him live on stream.
Well, I mean, me and Kevin were kind of bullying Tyler live on stream.
Oh, Schwam got taken out of the ballgame.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
Feels bad, brethren.
I mean,
Yeah.
if we think about it, if you guys didn't make Tyler's stream, maybe we would have had a different outcome.
Yeah.
We
wouldn't have even been here.
Stop!
We wouldn't have even been here. Canada would have been here. Canada would have
Ladies and
been.
gentlemen.
Canada would have been in the finals, not us.
Canada versus Japan.
If Canada played
Yeah.
us, they would have won because we're free. So
We would honestly be hoisting the maple leaf right
Well,
now.
I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get to play Canada.
I am too.
I
I
mean-
mean, never get to play them. We lost them in 2014 and still never get to play
Yeah,
them.
you guys are 0-1 versus
Yeah, we're
Canada.
0-1 against them. We just
You guys suck.
we can't even
Yeah,
play, we can't even
yeah,
find them in the
terrible.
tournament.
You know what, Xander? We may suck, but at least we showed up for our match. All right?
No.
Oh,
so
my
bad.
God.
I played.
That was brutal.
Yeah,
Actually,
Wim.
I played the other ones I could. No, okay, no, listen. I'm just saying, if you guys didn't force me to stream versus Switzerland, I think UK would have won the whole thing.
Switzerland.
Fair enough.
That was a serious
Nah, I
one.
can't even argue with that. That's valid.
Bro, oh my
Yeah,
god,
Can't even argue.
that's ugly.
God. Dude, I
All
heard
right.
tough.
Okay, I can't control Tyler anymore.
I mean, alright.
I can.
I probably can. I haven't trolled him in a good 10 years, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, you're overdue for some Schwam
Dude,
trolling
it's
us.
been a
Hey,
while.
Kevin, are you going to be casting the Mario Kart Week Grand Finals with Owen?
Yeah. Me and Stumpy, bro.
With Owen.
You should actually ask to catch the MKW World Cup.
When is that? Because I'm not bothered.
I honestly can't
I
give the
don't
time right now because USA wants to play after like 5 p.m. and Germany's like I'm not certain.
It's
what's
like
going on.
1 a.m. for
Well,
Germany.
Here's the thing. I have to work today, and then tomorrow I'm driving 75,000
Don't care.
miles for a fucking.
Wait. You have to work? This is your job?
Dude, this
Yeah.
is my job, dude. This
Yeah,
is my
dude.
job.
Hey,
Kato,
I enjoyed your casting. You gotta listen to it.
Yeah, dude. If only Papa Eric Jackholm around too, that'd be
What now?
cool. Because Iris
Oh,
a better
and
caster than
FYI.
Xander is.
We will be uploading the finals to YouTube on like 2015, where we just didn't have it and it just went missing. So
Yo,
that's
bro,
what
where
we'll
we
look forward
just
to.
we just didn't had it.
It just did.
It didn't happen.
Yeah,
Dude,
it got.
Dude, okay, we'll give you the free win, bro, but like
But you gotta beat
only
us.
if you beat us.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. Fair point.
Well, you know what? You can catch the Mario Kart Wii Grand Finals whenever that happens, because it's probably not
Not
happening
today.
today.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
no one gives a shit about that.
Stunky Skunky and the going to be.
Don't be so mean.
I don't think it's you and
See, if UK was in the finals, I would care.
Yeah,
But since
me
they're
too.
not, nope.
But
If-
Sean
Because you know-
Tanney, Sean Tanney could never play, and Luke
Because
probably
you know.
threw to drop out on purpose.
Luke told
you
me
know,
yesterday
Xander was
when there's
only-
11 in the room. Luke's just like, oh, I was on P5. I didn't know we were
Yeah,
playing.
dude, I was calling with
Oh.
him. No, he knew. I was telling him, dude, there's 11. And he's like, I'm playing Persona 5. And I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
good.
stop playing Persona 5. And he's like, I need a save.
It's
I'm like,
good
I'm
shit.
like, save. I can't save
You
yet.
can't. No, you can't save anywhere in that game.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm just
like,
saying, we all made an
forever.
agreement that we're putting in our Twitter bios. 2017 World Cup runner-up.
Runner up.
Yeah.
You know who can't say that? Everybody
Okay,
else
man.
who wasn't on Team USA.
Well, Japan
Actually,
could
well,
say
Japan
Yeah,
can't.
Japan
No,
can't-
no
they can't
other
say
team
that.
can say that.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
I want to see it in my boy Bryce's status.
Stop it.
Can I put in my freaking bio like watch the United States lose the World Cup
2017 Mario Kart World Cup caster.
runner up.
Runner up caster.
Runner-up caster.
I'm gonna put a Bible quote after that too.
Xander 2017 World Cup here for finals only.
Yeah.
Here for whenever Japan. Bro, I'm popping.
Hey Owen, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream.
But yeah, I don't think Mario Kart Wii I'm not sure what's happening in Mario Kart Wii finals. It'll happen.
Alright, why are we talking about that irrelevant game?
People are asking, dude.
Actually,
Oh,
no one is asking.
Get on here.
Nobody asked in the chat.
No,
Oh, did
no.
No, somebody. Oh no, I just saw Kay talking about MKW or whatever.
K, you did not.
Alright,
check
well-
the what's up?
Alright, well, I was going back to MKWC. I would have cared if UK would have been in finals because Xander was the only person in SVC being supportive of Team USA. Everyone else was saying we suck.
Actually, I was just Ryan's.
Well,
Ryan's, well, he's top 5 war. Shut the fuck up, man.
Sorry. Alright, well, I think. What
How-
is this, Marlon?
How dare you bully him?
What is this?
anyway. Last thing I'll say, I guess, is obviously it would have been cool to have Soldier, I guess, but
Yeah.
gotta make do sometimes. And I'm glad we could at least take a game or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
This is
game-
literally
a game-
the 2015 again.
Taking
Yeah,
a
well,
game
It's a nice
down.
freak shot you got going on.
honestly, yeah.
One game,
Yeah,
too.
taking a game off them, even if it wasn't their best lineup or whatever.
You
Down
guys
our
have really good
down
job.
our best player and another person probably in our best
Yeah.
6.
With your situation, honestly,
Yeah, I mean, if Strike could have waited like 3 days to be a
To
fucking
post Pirates.
dumbass. Yeah, I mean, literally, he needed to wait 3 days to be a dumbass.
he
and
could
then
have. No,
he
you
would've
guys
been
could have won
free.
the World Cup, and then
And then he could have posted
winner's
Pirates.
banner with Pirates' face on it.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have done it during the match, honestly. Like, the
Yeah,
last
exactly.
2 races. He's
Yeah.
both.
He gets freaking like disconnected from room race 12 by the
Post
IL
Pirates.
admins.
admin.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I thought about this the other day. So, you know, we've had like 2014, 2016, whatever. What I've realized is UK either gets the finals or they get fucked by Xander not playing.
Honestly,
Look at 2015. He was on the whim and they lost to Spain.
Ooh.
2017, he was on the whim. They just forfeited.
Wait, you guys lost to Spain, bro?
I
You
wasn't even on the whim. I was on my freaking bed, laying down, because my head was about to fall off.
because he
Well,
bonked,
that's- well,
he
that's
bonked
because-
his,
that's
he
because you
bonked
play
his
too
head on
many
the
matches.
staircase.
He fell down the stairs.
And that's because you have like 5 league matches a day, and half of those are
Yeah.
league. So you gotta help.
Yeah, that much Weem fee would be like enough to make my head explode.
Yeah,
You gotta wait through Condi's like 3 times a day. Like I can see why you'd be tired.
Who tagged me? Okay, Kevin, I will check your Twitter
Yeah,
bio.
bro.
What was it, the Kevin Warnick?
All right,
Yeah.
Marlon, I think you need to stream Kevin's Twitter bio.
2017 World Cup caster runner-up with team.
Jesus is my queen, Morton Main, friendless 100. Well, that's fake, Kevin, because Switch has 300 ads.
Oh, what, bro? I can add everyone.
Yeah, but you can still, no, you mean selectively add everyone.
Dude, yeah, I
Hey,
selectively
whoever-
add 300.
Whoever told Xander to drink bleach to cure headaches, you can actually leave. This is a Christian chat. We don't need
Please no
rude
spamming in the
remarks like
Christian
that.
chat box.
We don't need rude remarks like that. Yeah.
I think we're gonna time him out a little bit here. That's
No!
Sorry, man.
L
Dude,
nigga.
Kevin, he's an MK boards moderator.
Yeah, well, that really hurt.
That really hurt your feelings.
That hurt Kevin's.
Really not.
Wait a
really
minute,
not.
Xander.
Okay, Xsonic 521 is actually really lucky that Horse is not a moderator of this channel. He would
All right.
All right.
All right.
I
Well,
think that's it.
I'm really proud of our run. Actually, I think we played really good. Probably, obviously, outside of Japan, we were the best team. No bias. But
We're better than Japan, just saying it now. They just got lucky, and
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I
just
really,
didn't work in that
I
series.
really,
ever.
I really enjoyed playing the whole thing.
you know, I mean, to be
Stage
fair,
on.
in that last match, 2 people in Japan were not useful. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
only Cinda wasn't useful on our team. So technically, we won.
Wow.
Bro,
It's
you got
the
to get
point
70.
definition, Cinda.
Yeah.
Alright, man.
You got to be useful.
Hey Xander, can we highlight what went wrong with the other King of Mario Kart? By the way.
Yeah, what went wrong with him?
Oh, dude, I think he was fuming.
Was he sad like Lays?
Hey, I'm just saying he won, so I can't even be Hayden. So
Yeah,
Like-
I know.
No, but like I don't know, cause usually Mo doesn't get mad, but other times he just gets furious.
You guys just had to ask the question. God damn.
those seem really chill
Human.
DMs.
Human.
Nah, dude, I think he was just. I think steam
Yeah,
was
well.
coming out of his ears. Like he was on
He was a damn
tilt,
teacup,
you
bro.
could say.
He was a teak. He was a teak. Fair. All right. Yeah, I'm really proud of the group. Pretty nice run. Glad we made it to grand finals. We put on our hater blockers for all those people who said for all
Yeah.
those people who said Team USA sucks and is overrated. Tyler.
But everyone sucks in
Um,
this game, though.
Oh my gosh. I sound like the biggest horse in my throat. Sorry.
What?
What?
Shut the hell
Fucking,
up.
you fucking heard me.
You're gonna
But,
finish up here so we can call
Oh,
it.
but we have to
Yeah,
wrap
yeah,
it up.
yeah,
Seth. Colin has to go practice.
Yeah, sorry, bro. But yeah, I'm really proud of our group actually. I think we played good throughout the whole tournament. Showed that we're worthy of our tier 1 status, I guess.
Yeah, he was asserted that dominance.
Hey,
I mean,
man,
top
people
3
actually
seeds
questioned us.
finished top 3.
Yeah.
Yay, good for them.
Yay! I think.
Shout out
everyone's
to France,
finished here.
4th year of getting 3rd also.
Yeah, that's just a
They were
meme.
still great opponents this year, though.
Oh, yeah,
Great
definitely.
opponents, ladies and gentlemen. Great
I definitely thought that this year was great because I mean the last 3 years it's been like Japan like super heavy favorites. I mean they were super heavy favorites regardless this year, but
Yeah, it was a lot
we
closer.
we came
It
in
felt beatable this year.
we came in with all like 3 tier 1 teams. Like okay, well who's gonna win?
I think if
Yeah.
France played Japan, like it's possible they could have won.
Yeah,
Not saying
if we
they
didn't
did, like,
if we didn't shit the bed race 12.
If we didn't get Wild Woods,
Like I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah, Wild Woods kind of ruined our tournament.
I think I don't know, with Japan, like they still never really used their best lineup. But to be fair, Train did kind of go like crazy at the start of that war. So
Yeah, we lost it within the first 3 races. Like that was literally the war.
like I don't know. It's
Well,
I
we
would have
almost
liked
came
to have
back.
seen. I would have liked to have seen like the best lineup, or what I at least consider the best lineup.
What do you consider their best lineup?
Mo, Page, Mona.
It was
Uh,
pretty
Renault,
close.
Limit, and Cheeky.
They just
Hey, we didn't have soldiers, Xander. It's all
Yeah,
calculated.
no, I know. I'm
And
just saying.
Strug.
I'm not saying like I'm not saying like
We
they
were
would have
even.
done way better that match or something. I'm just saying that like I would have liked to see that lineup just period, like in any
Yeah.
match.
I remember in 2015 or whatever, Cinda and I got like sprung into the finals when
Like,
we hadn't even played yet, and then like we took a game or whatever, but like I think they were using like one of their weakest teams, and they just
Yeah,
brought
they
it.
were using like. What were they using? They were using like.
It felt hopeless game 3 from what I could remember, but like this year,
Yeah.
like
Has Japan ever just swept the grand finals? Like has it always gone? I'm pretty sure it always went to.
they didn't drop
last
it
year,
three
they
last
didn't
year.
drop a game last year.
No, 2014 UK reset. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no. You
they were
Japan
losers.
came from losers in
Oh,
2014.
right,
They
right,
swept-
right.
they swept last
destroyed
year.
us.
It's because UK. It's because like UK. I don't know. 2014 was honestly kind of a mess. Like
No,
the whole
2014 was the best
thing.
year, dude.
My favorite part of 2014 was Cool Guy saying, "Are you sure these guys should be on USA?" Then he drops a 6 TP1 and leaves the server.
Hey, remember when he hit me with a red, like, at the end in first, and then he's like, bro, this guy shouldn't even be on the United States of America. Eat my ass, cool dude.
Well, you know what? Cool Guy got exposed, so it's okay.
Oh. That's so
Eat my ass, Jiminy Cricket.
All right, Marlon, can you stream that video right now? Cool guys.
No,
I don't know about that.
no, we're
No, the
not.
man's got to prepare for MKW Grand
Guys,
Finals.
we're going to bed.
All right. Well, I don't really have anything else to add.
Yeah, I got nothing else to do.
That was a pretty
I'm
sick,
good.
nasty final.
I'm honestly relieved that we are getting to the end of the like 6-7 league matches a weekend period.
Glad it's fucking over.
We still have to play WL today. Like
No, you do.
I don't want to. I don't even know if I have time.
Wait, I just realized that freaking Link got 81 after every 40 and 3. I'm pissed.
All right, whatever.
Oh, damn, that's so
Right,
That's
alright,
like
well,
that's like
yeah.
P Rocks having
Yeah.
79 after
Well
6.
played.
Thanks for letting me cast, by the way. I didn't actually expect to be allowed to.
Can we get these
Oh.
twerps? Can we get these twerps out of call?
You're Team Japan master. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
remember, Xander, you willingly made their thread on MK boards and wasn't even
Yeah.
told by anybody.
Hey, I mean, Moa wanted some help, so
Moa needed some life alert, and
yeah.
that life alert.
All right.
Alright,
Well,
hop out and call some
GG's,
Xander tonight
everybody.
and be fucking...
Thanks for casting.
It was a blast.
Yo, congrats to Team JPN. on
Hey
that.
guys,
Very
that's
deserved
fine.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Oh, Kevin, it's
That
up
gave
to
me
you again. I
AIDS.
suppose it's time to sign off. Yeah.
It's time to sign off, ladies and gentlemen, to the 200 people we lost and the 100 we still have left here. Finally we're able to talk. How are we gonna close this off? We're just gonna, like, thank everyone for being cool?
Yes.
I guess I'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give one last shout out to the Japanese squad for taking the dub here, winning 2. Wait, did Marlon just? Okay, no, I thought Marlon just like closed out of the call. Shout out to the Japanese team, 4th year in a row they take the dub in the MK8 World Cup. They're reigning champions still. Shout out to the United States for pulling through, making the run. And all the other teams who came through and played, shout out to them. And the MK Boards casting team, MK World Cup team. Thank you for this year. It's been a good one. But I guess this is it from the Mario Kart 8 side right now. Guess we're done
Don't know when
here.
Mario Kart will be. It's
Yeah.
supposed to happen today, but it's probably gonna get rescheduled from what I've seen.
Ask Cool Guy, guys. Just ask him. But yeah, I guess for now, this is it from us. Kevin, Xander, and our boy Marlon, as well as the rest of the World Cup team, is us signing off. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.